Yes.
So, and it's compelling also, needful that you advise and also put through as to what happened in court today. We are going to speak the English language for the benefit of those who are not listening, who are not understanding the Igbo language. So, because last time some people were actually asking questions, they are not understanding what you are speaking in Igbo language. So, of course, this project cut across the Afghan nation and other places.
Yes.
So today the matter came up for ruling on application to vacate the order, revoking bail granted Nnandi Kanu sometime in 2017. Then I know opposition to that revocation of his bail in 2017, a bench warrant was issued. So, however, we promptly filed an application to set aside in 2019. We promptly filed an application to set aside that order revoking his bail in the same 2019. And that application was filed on the first day of May, the first day of April 2019. Served on the prosecution, and they responded, and we also filed our reply on point of law. From that 2019, 1st of April, it was filed, stretched to 2022. We have repeatedly brought that to the attention of my lord, the court, that we have this application. Because this application sought in substance to explain to the court what led to the disappearance of Nnandi Kanu, what happened in his place on 14th of September 2017, how the military invaded his premises, how 28 persons were murdered there in cold blood, how he narrowly escaped being killed. And more so is the fact that these are facts clearly verified on oath by Nnandi Kanu when he was in Israel. So he stated, because it's evidence of an eyewitness, he was there, he's the victim. So he stated clearly what transpired in his house, how he managed to escape. So, and this evidence and evidence is very compelling for the court to understand also. I give it a serious weight. But unfortunately today, the court delivered the ruling, and we understand that the court said that there was no application that was filed before her except this year. That we waited till 2022 to file application to explain his whereabouts. That we also, that has been addressed, because I understand that may be it's an error which is serious error indeed, because the application.
My brothers, good morning, good evening. No matter where you watch from. So today we don't come. So now here we dey talk the truth we dey tell people so that make people know the mistake. Good make we dey tell our brothers and our sisters the truth. You see, today now the day we dey carry my good friends, my leader, when you do go court. But you see, all those our brothers and sisters, they just dey hope say if they go court, they will release am today, they will release am next court day, they will release am next tomorrow. My brother, all those the same thing the lawyer dey tell una before. You know, not be first, the last court the next talk. So I am thinking that what I am seeing now, if I talk and people dey insult me, shut up, idiot, fool. Please, I'm not seeing your comment. If you are seeing what I am, please, if you dey see what you are the right, please write yes. Can you hear me? If you are hearing me, write yes. Or you see, okay, please write yes if you are hearing me. See, this the same story every time. All those lawyers, they will come, they call they say redemption, redemption. They will speak another big English. They will take cover up. When Nnandi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya to Nigeria, or arrest, anyone has it to call her. But I've told people that Nnandi Kanu will not be released. It's June 2023. They will release Nnandi Kanu June 2023. But when I'm explaining truth to my people, some of them don't want to listen. Eh? But I want to tell you today now that Atiku Abubakar will release Nnandi Kanu. That is my opinion. Because I have foreseen it. Buhari will not release Nnandi Kanu. I am seeing this now. Atiku Abubakar will release him. And if I'm not mistaken, Nnandi Kanu will be released June 2023. But why, brothers and my sisters, I am telling you the right truth. I don't fight for corruption. I'm a very nice person. Mazi Nnandi Kanu will be released June 2023. So those one going to court, lawyer I just called. The other time he speaking French. Yesterday he speaking Arabic. All those one just to deceive people. Just look at the listening to the lawyer now. Where is the lawyer? Listen to what they talk. They deceive you.
1st of April 2019. So it was filed promptly. And that application is very compelling. If it was given meritorious consideration, I believe that the ruling of today would have been different. Despite the fact that God said we can still come back to him, and also with further information and facts regarding to what happened in his house on September 14, 2017. However, we have gone on appeal. We are now before the Court of Appeal challenging the charge, challenging the return of the 7-count charge out of 15 by the court. So, and we followed it up to ensure the appeal was entered in good time, and also have an application, a motion to hear the appeal speedily. Of course, under the Court of Appeal fact-track direction, the appeal of first session is such which fall within classification of the appeal can be had speedily. And we also followed it up with an application for accelerated hearing, which has been.
You hear this man they talk. Some of them don't hear English. Some of our people don't hear English. They went to court today. Court denied them bail. They deny Nnandi Kanu bail. So as they deny, see these things, I don't know why our people, our people, our people, some of them too musha. See, Nnandi Kanu is my brother. He helped me before. He helped me. I will never forget what he did for me. But I'm just telling you people that Nnandi Kanu will not be released. They will Atiku Abubakar may release Nnandi Kanu. I am suspecting Atiku Abubakar will release him from prison because Buhari will not release him. Buhari will never release him. Buhari will just keep him there so that he can complete his 8 years. Well, how many years tenure? 8 years. Because Buhari don't want any any uh, any obstacle to his government. So Nnandi Kanu, Atiku Abubakar will release him. I am not campaigning for Atiku because what I am foreseeing as a psychology, they are going to release Nnandi Kanu to please the Southeasterner. They will do that. They will release him. They will release him for negotiation. Nnandi Kanu is going to, at the end, he's going to negotiate with the incoming, that is presidential elect. The presidential elect. That is the truth. So those one, this man is just speaking BB grammar, rendition. The house was invaded. And brother, we have had this one many times. More than 50 times they have been saying this. Rendition, extradition, extradition. The truth have been said. Nnandi Kanu, I am saying this to you today that please go and mark my word. Nnandi Kanu will be released by Atiku Abubakar. That is the truth. If you like, don't share my video. The way the things are going on, that is what I see. Let us listen to what the man is saying. You people will be very surprised. Atiku Abubakar will release Nnandi Kanu. He will not. He will call him. He will hold a meeting with him. He will start dialoguing. You see, That is the incoming government. You'll be surprised, not the way you will look at Buhari and Atiku. They are not the same people. You understand? So Buhari is is a Muslim fanatic. These are people who believe when they die, they go to they go to another world. I will not call it evil. But this Atiku, the way I see him, because when he was the vice president to Obasanjo, he was friendly. You know, he married Igbo woman, he married what do you call it, Yoruba, he married from different religious places. It's very, you know, understand. So I'm not campaigning for Atiku. You understand? Man, I see. Go and mark my word today. This is a prophecy. Atiku Abubakar will release Nnandi Kanu. He will release Nnandi Kanu, and Atiku Abubakar will hand over that presidency to Igbo man. This is what I can tell you. There's one you are entitled to your opinion. Uh-huh.
Court has magnanimously given us 11th of October for hearing. It hasn't been happened. It hasn't happened before. So, and we believe that from the look of things and from the position of things as it stands in this court today, that we'll get justice in court of appeal. So obviously, because 3 heads better than 1. So we are trying on our appeal, including the one of the one already filed as part of the ruling delivered today. We are going to also appeal against it too. So, however, and based on the persuasive argument of Nestle, who is now leading us, she was looking at the SAN, the court has stayed proceeding in the court on the matter. So the court will no longer, in general, we should entertain this case again, pending determination of the matters or the appeal will file before the court of appeal. So we have other serious applications or serious suits before the court, which will, one way or the other, determine the entire proceedings. And we are of the view that when this appeal is heard, appeal also challenging the return of 7-count charge before this court, and appeal, and when it's heard and determined, most positively, I can assure you that that will be the end of the case. And then they can walk out. So, as you have heard him in court, he continue to advocate for peaceful conduct and civility. And he continued to advocate. He was forced to say it out today, because we know that you people most times are being provocated, are being tried to go into certain activities that may probably lead to arrest. But we have to avoid it, because we know what we are passing through today. So our prayers for you is that you go back to your various destinations safely. And while you are traveling, you have to be very careful, because we have a lot of enemies now who are all over the places looking for who to devour. But it will not be a portion. So, and we are assuring you that we're not resting our oaths. All the lawyers in this case, let's say, we're not resting to show that Onyendu Mazenanakam is out. And he will be out soon. And it will be total. Thank you so much for coming.
You see what he said? This is what I have been telling my brothers, my Biafran brothers. I say Nnandi Kanu will be released. That is June 2023. It's very soon, very soon. It will go. That is when he will be released. So this is what I have said. This is my opinion. I know, I have seen it. Nnandi Kanu will be released by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He will release him. That is my opinion. That is what our Biafran brother wants. Releasing Nnandi Kanu. And I am suspecting that not only releasing Nnandi Kanu, Atiku Abubakar will sit down with Nnandi Kanu and discuss and hear from him, because this is democracy. This type of democracy we want. That is what I am saying. No. So I'm not telling you to believe me. I'm just only saying my own. So now we want to go to area of. I am not campaigning for anybody. I'm only just in my own view. I'm not. I have watched this video over and over again. Our leader Nnandi Kanu didn't say go and vote for Nigeria. Okay, you are just, you see my brother is saying his whole view. So my people, we want to talk this evening. We want to talk. I want to show you people some videos. So some people are writing, go and look for a job. No, you don't love Nnandi Kanu more than me. When Nnandi Kanu was in London before he traveled to Kenya, I used to call him on phone. So when I was having a problem in my when Oba Obini took me to court, I have so many people around me. But those people, I don't want to mention some people. They are very good in fooling themselves. But I know how Nnandi Kanu helped me with a lawyer. You understand? And I was left with no hope. He gave me a lawyer. So coming here today, I am not fighting Nnandi Kanu. Nnandi Kanu is my elder brother. You see what Nnandi Kanu have said today now, say, go home. Don't fight. Don't kill yourself. Nnandi Kanu said, as a Moses, you understand, we are fighting for something. Buhari tenure have already ended. Buhari cannot give us what we want. The next government now, that is the only hope we have. That is the one who will give us what we want. So when I am telling you this thing, you are telling me to shut up. Buhari don't have time again now. We are in which month now? We are in June. We are going to July now. And Buhari will hand over power by May next year. How many months remain now? It remain 11 months. Make Buhari come off office. You understand? Now Atiku Abubakar, now he go release Nnandi Kanu. Hello? Good evening, sir. Fine, sir. Go on.
Yeah, I have listened to your program.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and talking about there will be Nnandi Kanu and whatever. You understand?
No, what we are talking about now we are talking. I said my opinion. I said in my opinion, not everybody opinion. I said Nnandi Kanu will be released by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar in next year, June. It will be released by June next year. Because why I've said this, Buhari don't have time to come and listen to the demand and negotiation of Nnandi Kanu. I know he will not have that time now. He will be concentrating on how to leave the office, how to hand over, prepare handover notes. This is what he will be concentrating on. I know Atiku Abubakar is going to release Nnandi Kanu. This is my opinion. He will release him. Okay.
You are talking about Atiku Abubakar releasing Nnandi Kanu.
Yes, sir.
He's not done election. So how do you know he is the one that will be the president? So you are saying it now. Wait now, just 1 minute, please. You are saying it now as if maybe they've done election and he has won.
I see my opinion, sir. I said my opinion. I am not imposing my opinion on you. I say my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. That is my opinion, sir. I said Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. In my opinion, is going to release Nnandi Kanu. Not only releasing Nnandi Kanu, he's going to sit down and discuss this Biafra issue with Nnandi Kanu. This is what I am as a philosopher, psychologist. This is what let me just say psychologist. This is what I am foreseeing. Yes.
The truth is,
yes.
The situation Nnandi Kanu is the one that plunged himself into it. Do you know why I said so?
No, sir.
He was in London. I didn't see any reason why he left London to Kenya. You understand?
Okay.
If Nnandi Kanu was to be in London, they will not, as in the federal government, will not be able to, you understand, get hold of him.
Okay.
Just because he left London or he left UK to Kenya, you understand? That is why he fell prey to the antics of the federal government. You know one thing, because this our government in Nigeria, you have to be careful with them.
Okay.
Whether state government, whether federal government, apart from even government, people that are powerful. You see, like, let me use this boy's case as an example. The guy Benin, this guy that they caught in Benin, what's his name now?
Majoka.
From Majoka, you understand? It was God that saved him, because if any big man, if you fall into their trap, it's very difficult for you, because they have money to influence the judge, They have money to influence the police. They have money to influence everybody influenceable. You understand? So that it is better for you not to even fall in their hands. Because if you do, they will hold you. They will hold you.
You know why I'm saying that. In this world, I have read so many books. Apart from reading so many books, I am also a spiritual that is spiritualist. If I say spiritualist, because I don't want to go into the other sides. You see, if you go to many history, you see Mandela, the government that was in power never favored Mandela. Mandela was in prison for 27 years. They never thought, the people never thought another government will come. But it was the same white government that gave him freedom, that make him president. You see what Nnandi Kanu did by going to Kenya. Maybe you in your opinion, you will be thinking, no, Nnandi Kanu mistake. Maybe that is how God want to use him to go into this negotiation. Because if Atiku Abubakar is president tomorrow now, releasing Nnandi Kanu, that one will not be enough for him. At least Nnandi Kanu said restructuring. If Nigeria can be restructured, he will forget about Biafra. That was Nnandi Kanu have said. If Nigeria can be restructured, then he will forget about Biafra. That is what he have said. Okay, Nnandi Kanu, even many people that are following Nnandi Kanu, if Nigeria is being restructured like England to Britain tomorrow, you will see people will not be talking about Biafra anymore again. The reason, you understand, these are some of the things Nnandi Kanu stand for. So Nnandi Kanu cannot be there forever. The next government, which is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, is going to sit down with Nnandi Kanu and let us discuss this thing. You understand?
I'm calling you now. As I'm calling you from Britain. There's nothing special about Britain.
Okay.
There's nothing special about it.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Because you know I'm telling you, you still see beggars in the streets of London. You still see beggars. You see white people begging. That's what I'm saying. You understand?
No, forget about beggar. There's beggar in Israel. Forget about those ones. We are talking about national interest now. You understand? If there's beggar in heaven. I don't know if there's beggar is heaven. Everywhere there's beggar. There's no country where there's no beggar. It's everywhere. So you generally are beggar. Yeah.
Let me explain to you. If you can give me 1 minute, do you know why even if they give Biafra their own country now, do you know why there will still be problem? Ask me why.
Say your opinion, sir.
Okay, let me just start from Edo State that you know very well.
Mm-hmm.
If they ask to make Edo State a country now, Edo State that you know very well, let's assume they want to give Edo State a country.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hearing me?
Okay.
Do you know that there will still be fight because now people from Ogbe will not come out and say we are the Benin?
No. If they are giving Edo a country, if they are giving Edo a country,
Yes.
I will oppose it. Because Yoruba of Benin we kill all the Aborigine and make only his family to exist.
Wait now.
Yes.
I'm giving you an example.
Yes.
An example. I'm not saying it to be. I tell you, they make Edo State now a country, for example. You understand?
Okay.
You see, we will still fight ourselves. Now, they will say, you know, the normal talk. You understand? You understand all those kind of things. We will still fight ourselves. The same thing if you give Igbo a country. You understand? Like you see, many people are fighting for Biafra.
That is what we negotiate. See, you are entitled to your opinion.
Listen, let me listen.
Don't say they give them a country. You are not in this position to speak for them. If they give them a country or they don't give them a country, don't speak for them. This is what Nnandi Kanu have to come out from. Atiku Abubakar will release him. They will sit down. Because with the way I'm seeing Nnandi Kanu now, he have the support of the Igbo youth. Igbo youth. Okay, listen, sir. Wait, hold on, sir. Don't speak if they will fight themselves. They don't fight themselves. That is not the issue. Atiku Abubakar is ready to negotiate. I have looked that man as a Democrat. When he was a former vice president of President Obasanjo, many Southerners were running to him, coming out. So this man is ready to negotiate and release and negotiate and dialogue with Nnandi Kanu. This is what I am saying. Whether if they give will praise the government, give the country the normal country, that one will be resolved in a round table. That is what Nnandi Kanu have said today now. Uh-huh. Hello.
Hello, my brother.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir.
Yeah. I have a little contribution about what you're talking about.
Okay.
You see, Nigerian problem is too big.
Okay.
Past Nigeria.
Okay.
You see, the tribalism issue will never be erased from this planet until Jesus comes back.
Okay.
And again, Nnandi Kanu, I don't know who can release him or
Atiku. I'm telling you, Atiku is going to release him, sir. That's my opinion. Nnandi Kanu will be released by Atiku Abubakar. My opinion, sir.
That is your own personal opinion, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I'm also entitled to my opinion,
yes,
my brother. You see, that Nnandi Kanu, they have a lot of evidences against him. We have to say the truth. All what he has been facing, when he started the struggle, has been clear. Federal government have people who are monitoring him. Okay. You know, say now young people betray him, lure him to Kenya too. Not by his will, but by his own brothers.
Okay.
Understand? There's no fire without matches now. Understand?
What do you think now? So this is my take on it. You see, I'm making an example to what happened in South Africa. The white people were ruling. They were called what do you call them? Apartheid. They were ruling. Yeah. They were a minority, and they were apartheid government. But it was the same apartheid government who released Mandela after 27 years in prison. It was the same apartheid man who sit down with him, who negotiate with him, who pardon him, and who allowed him to become president. Are you understand? So what I am saying today now, I am seeing exactly what happened in South Africa happening in this Nnandi Kanu issue. This is what I am foreseeing. If Buhari is a northern man, he doesn't favor Nnandi Kanu. I am foreseeing, in my opinion, Atiku Abubakar coming out, release Nnandi Kanu, sitting down like what happened to Mandela, negotiating and making a surprise what we have never seen in this history before. That I am foreseeing it. That is what I am foreseeing, my opinion.
Mandela issue, sir, is quite different, far different from Nnandi Kanu issue. Because Mandela, they took their land and enslaved them. If you've been to Soweto, my brother, you go cry for black.
Okay, you don't understand what I am saying. You are mistaking it. I said apartheid were in government. The same apartheid who were making life more miserable for the Aboriginal South Africa. The same apartheid, one of them came and make a change and make you see what I am saying now is that a similar thing that happened to Mandela will also happen to this Nnandi Kanu. When Nnandi Kanu was arrested in Kenya, taken to Nigeria, you people say, oh, why did he go to Kenya? Because maybe it is God who pushed him to Kenya so that this issue will be resolved once and for all. There is no way Nnandi Kanu is a political prisoner. That is number one, is a political prisoner. See, Nnandi Kanu cannot die there. I am very happy that a new government is coming. I want to promise you today that, in my own opinion, I am telling our Biafra brother, don't waste your time. Atiku Abubakar, he will bring Nnandi Kanu out. Like the way, I forget the name of that man in South Africa who brought Mandela out. The same way Nnandi Kanu will sit down in a round table with the federal government. This issue, there will be a restructure. This is what Nnandi Kanu have been crying for. I am foreseeing this, so people should go and mark to these dates. Because when you ask A successful Igbo man, ask him if he want Biafra or he wants restructuring of Nigeria. Igbo man, a successful one, he will tell you he want Nigeria to be restructured.
An average Igbo self they don't need Biafra.
Okay.
I have them as a friend. They don't want to lose their property. They don't want to lose their businesses.
Okay.
So it's only all these chihuahuas on social media clamoring for I want Biafra. Nigeria is good as one nation, but we need restructuring. Get back to regional system of government. That is the best solution for us, sir.
Thank you, sir. So if you want to call in, I am not saying my opinion. This is my own opinion. Please don't fight me for my opinion. You can say Tinubu will release him, or you can say Peter Obi will release him. It's left for you. I will not fight you. Say Peter Obi will not release him. You understand? Even Showore, you can even say Showore will release him. That is your opinion. But you see what Nnandi Kanu said today. He said, "Why are you killing yourself?" Okay, that is the truth. Why can't we just wait for the next Atiku Abubakar, the next government? No, I am saying it's Atiku. You can also say it's Peter Obi or it's Eze Blafo. This I am not campaigning for anybody, but I am seeing something in my mind. Something that happened in South Africa is about to happen in Nigeria. I am seeing Nnandi Kanu or Badike being released by Atiku in 2023 June. I'm seeing it now. Eh? Hello. Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Unbelievable. I just called this line ago. Hey.
Okay.
Thank God. So how are you?
Fine, sir. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from the United Kingdom.
Ah. Okay. Go on, sir.
Okay, fine. I have been following the programs and I'm Ivan Sopara. So
you're welcome, sir.
I've been following the
My Biafran brother. Good evening, sir.
Yes. I have been following the program and I've been reading the comments and
Yes.
I say everybody is entitled to his opinion, but
Yes.
I think it's not a bad program. Me personally, I like Atiku. You don't do me anything. If we talk about people where they detribalized,
Yes.
all his businesses over the years, Christians benefit. Nobody perfect, but he's a little bit different from the, you know what I'm saying, not everything person they talk.
From Baba himself. It's different from Baba.
You know, Igbo people full in business is Igbo people full.
Okay.
But the truth is that Nigerians are fed up. Okay.
Yes.
We are tired. Both him and Tinubu, they've been in that they are part of the problem.
Okay.
In the sense that, like you said, don't waste your vote. I was listening the other day when I was coming back from work.
Yes.
Southwest will not waste their vote. How far? If I send you pictures of how Lagos was flooded for the past 3 days, you'll be shocked. Like they'll still go kill them.
Okay, let me tell you something about Lagos. I grew up, I stayed in Lagos from 1999, about 7 years. I stayed in Lagos under Tinubu era. You see, Lagos was not properly planned because of the military administration. People were building house on top of, what do you call it? They were building house anyhow. They were building rubbish house. You see, for Lagos to be overhauled, they need to destroy 80% of those houses. And it's going to take trillions of euros, or if not trillions of euros. So you see, Lagos, that is why what Fashola was doing, destroying many houses. People were crying. Like I was living in Agliti. I say Agliti in my 12. The house I was living, look at the way they build the house. They will build 4 flats here. They will build that. Did you build? But I saw when the last time I went, the other time I went to Lagos under Fashola. I see the way Fashola was removing all those houses. People were swearing for him. You are a bad man. God will punish you. You see, the issue of flood in Lagos, that is improper plan. It's not planned. So that is not the fault of today's government. This thing is going to take a long time. So because the military have ruled Nigeria for most of the years compared to this civilian. So for civilian to be able to make up is good. It need to overhaul the system, and it will take time. You understand? America got their independence from Britain how many hundred of years ago? But people are still sleeping in the streets of America. People are Germany is better than America. In Germany, I say in Germany, America have the highest billionaire, but the highest poverty rates compared to you cannot compare Germany with America. Go on, sir.
Germany is solid, I know.
Yes. Go on.
No, so the truth is that we are fed up, So you can see because of the emergence of Obi, everybody now wants to register, timing it. Because it was only Atiku and Tinubu, people will just move on with their normal lives, do it whatever they want to do. But the truth of the matter is that we have suffered a lot. These people are rich. If you check the savings of Nigerians in UK, Europe, rich waiting to even that people they steal. Not that they are not that
when you are saying somebody steal, you see when you see somebody steal, according to as I live in Germany, if you call me a thief, I have taken to court to come and prove it. Because a competent court have not convicted me to call me a thief. If somebody is rich, is a rich man like Donald Trump is a billionaire before he become president. That doesn't mean make him a thief. You understand? He's a smart man.
Let me use the word looting. Let's use the word looting. Okay, fine. People are listening. Let's use the word looting. Now, Atiku in question now they bring in Mekano. How on earth will there be light in Nigeria if Atiku is import of Mekano generator?
My brother, in Germany where I live here, I work in a company before. The company is called GMZ. They are exporting electronics like refrigerator, even the generator from China, from Korea, South Korea, from Japan. So if that German man that is exporting it, it doesn't mean he's stealing job from Germany. But some of all those things are produced in Germany. If you are exporting or importing what do you call it, Mecano generator, you are not the minister of what do you call minister of energy and power, because we have 4,000 megawatts of electricity. For Nigeria to have electricity, the electricity to privatize, they have to diversify that sector. In telecommunication, when Obasanjo was there, Atiku was the head of that what do you call it, privatization. They privatize this what do you call this telecommunication. Because of the privatization, we now have MTN, Glo. You see, we were talking about this power sector. The federal government is the sole controller of this sector. If this sector is being diversified and privatized, say, just like Edo State can also go and build its own, what do you call it, turbine, and produce their own energy. Like that is it. How is it in America? In America, states have their own power. Central, the federal, the central government, the federal government have their own power. Like in Germany here also, states have their own power system as the federal national grid also. You see, like as I speak to you today now, the governor of Edo State, I will not lie to you, Google it. We have 4,000 megawatts of electricity in Nigeria now, close to 4,000. But in Edo State, my governor of Edo State went to Buhari. He begged, I don't know, let me just say, I cannot say beg. He seek the approval to establish independent power plants in Edo State, in Ologbo. As I speak to you today, Edo State is generating 150 megawatts of electricity. And I want to make it very clear to you today that if you live in Benin, there's what we call Saple Road, the road that lead to Warri. The power plant is there because we have a gas flow station there. So they are just taking the gas then to generate the electricity from there. So as of today, the administration of governor, this our present governor, Obaseki. If you check all the old government establishment in Benin, they don't use federal government system power holdings, they are using the one, they don't pay for light, it's free. Do you know what the governor did after distributing this light to all the government establishment to make the administration of the day more faster, to make things work faster? Now, the governor of our state is now what do you call it, giving it out. If you have a company now, you go and register, you go and negotiate with our state, then you can go and connect from that grid. It's 48 hours lights. You understand? So Atiku is not the cause. You are an educated man, you live in London. You cannot blame Atiku for the cause. That's because you don't have light in Enugu State. If Enugu State governor decided to have an independent power plant, I think they have gas in Imo State there. There's a gas flow station. And there is a pipeline that is conveying a gas to Kaduna, not only fuel. Then they can build a gas what do you call it? Gas plant there. Electric turbine there. Then can generate electricity. Can invite Korean people to come and build it. Sometimes it can cost almost about $500 million. Or you can call an Indian company to come and build it. Then you reach an agreement. Say, India, in the next 50 years, you are going to be giving our state, that is memoranda of understanding, MOU. You will be collecting 80%, then we will be collecting 20% for the next 50 years. So these people that, it's a private company, you understand, where they are generating the electricity, they will be collecting money. Then it's not left for the state to be collecting tax. That is, the government have to create a good atmosphere for such a company to strive. So Atiku Abubakar is not the fault. It's not the cause of. It's not the cause. He's a businessman. Being a businessman doesn't mean.
I catch my turn. I'm happy you pick my call. We're going to talk small.
Okay, thank you. So that is it. Too. If you don't have light in your village, it's not Atiku that make it. It's not the fault of your problem. So this is a Nigerian problem. It's a federal government problem. So that is what Nnandi Kanu is fighting for today. He said the restructuring. You see, that is some of the restructuring now. You see, that is what we are saying now, that if we are to have a regional, we have 6 regions in Nigeria. We have Northeast, Northwest, North Central, Southwest, Southeast, South. We are talking about restructuring. Let us say that the oil money, 90% of the oil money will be shared among Nigeria. Then the 10% of this oil will be given to these oil producing states. Or 20% of those oil money given to those oil producing states. The 80% will be shared for the country. So operation, show your card. You know, this is how it works. This is how it works in Germany here. So there is no miracle that can fall from heaven, say this. That is what I'm saying. I say, this is my own opinion. So that's why I'm saying. So today, I want to greet our Peter Obi friends. Peter Obi, oh yeah. Say, some people were telling me that Peter Obi will go and pick Kwankwanso. Kwankwanso will become the deputy to Peter Obi. Listen, Let me first of all show you a video of Atiku Abubakar. Peter Obi can never have this crowd. Just look at Atiku. Look. you see Atiku. Can Peter Obi have these crowds? This is just one of the see. You see Atiku na be that one so. You see Atiku Abubakar, you see people, not be youth be that one, between old people. Yeah, youth have decided. Yeah, why youth have decided Peter Obi. Am I fighting you? Atiku, you know, see crowds. This one a small crowd. When you visit, where Atiku visit Katsina, where Buhari from come. I say when Atiku visit Kanu, when you see crowds, but the youth who na dey talk say they don't decide. I'm not be the youth, not be them they show you just now. I think now they see youth too. Be Atiku na go those youths. So I am not fighting anybody. I'm just airing my views. So nobody should fight me. So you are free to air your own view. So you see, we people like me, you see the other day they go my video, my email where they use. Since I get almost about 3 email. I use different email they organize this YouTube and Facebook. The other email where they use, they go, I don't know what they go report their heads. So at the end of the day, they can suspend me for 29 days. They made 27 days. So because of my intelligence, now they go use another email to penetrate again. So in case they see suspend for that email, I will see another email to penetrate. But nobody is paying me. I'm not a sabo. Nobody is paying me. But I am just doing what is good. I want our people to understand what is happening in Nigeria because many people have been brainwashed. Many people have been brainwashed. Because I am telling you people the truth, now you people don't longer share my video. The video I did yesterday, it was only 14 people that share it. But the people that watch it were thousands of thousands. But if you share this video now, many people will see it. See, people were talking about Peter Obi. Bicherereche, Obichecheche, Obicherereche. It's my elder brother. You will be surprised to see me and Peter Obi tomorrow in Abuja. I will sit down with him. I will embrace him. He's my elder brother. We will not fight ourselves. You see, in North, have you seen the Hausa Fulani killing Hausa Fulani, the Northerners killing themselves for election? They don't do that. They don't take miles. Tomorrow, you see, what is the name of El-Rufai? He will be in APC. He was a PDP before. Now he's not in APC. Next tomorrow, we go back to PDP. See the way the Northerners are playing their politics. They are very smart. And we are just fighting ourselves. Say, this boy is a sabo. I am not a sabo. I'm just saying that is my opinion. Ogun go kill you. See, this is why the Ogun go shut up before they say, why they cost me now? Or fake. I am not a bad person, no. Not swear Ogun for me. What is your point? My point now is that I don't want my Southeasterners to waste their votes. That is what just look this video now. People were saying Kwankwanso is going to be running mate. Kwankwanso said Peter Obi should come and be his running mate. That's when he talk. Do you think Kwankwanso is a mugu? Kwankwanso don't want to be president. He just want to win Kano and Katina and NNPP. Kwankwanso is looking for a state to control as the father. Kwankwanso. See, Kwankwanso. You look. These are politicians who understand how to play the game. Politics is games. You don't tell me to shut up. It's politics. When Obi was president, I say Obi was a governor. When I was in Benin, when Obi was a governor, there was one man who was selling a machine pass. He was an in-law. Was an in-law to Obi. He was selling machine pass in Benin. Immediately Obi become governor. That man is a big man in Anambra State now. He said Obi say he doesn't give money. My brother, let us forget that side. Let me show you this very one.
Since the era of Vice President Alex Ekwemi, the Southeast has never been on the table to discuss the presidency in real time to take over the presidency of Nigeria. They've never been given that opportunity. This will be the first time that they will sit on the table with the NNPP to discuss, sign a concrete agreement that after Kwankwanso, it is going to the southeastern part of the country. Since after Alex Ekwemi, this will be the first time the Southeast will have that clarity that after certain numbers of years, after this man, it will be our turn. And I believe that that is the safest route for them to go. But again, they have their option to decide to hold on their votes, waste it if they want to, just to demonstrate the strength. The Yorubas have done that for decades. They stayed just by themselves, their region hold on their state and the rest. But the fact is that does Labour Party have some states? No, they don't even have. I believe that, I'm talking from our own point of view, that one of the safest route for them is to go into alliance with the NNPP. For now, Peter Obi to run as a running mate, and after that, power can go back to the southeast.
You say a vote for Peter Obi under the Labour Party is a wasted vote.
Pardon?
You say it's a wasted vote.
No. I said the vote of the Labour Party cannot give them the presidency. So if it is in terms of the presidency, they can decide to waste their vote.
You see, this is a northern man, a Kanu from Kanu. Now, for Kwankwanso party, he say maybe Peter Obi come be vice to Kwankwanso, Rabiu Musa Kwankwanso. Brother and Malam. I mean, please, is it a Kwankwanso is Malam or Alhaji? Please help me and write this thing there. You see, if Alhaji is a Alhaji Kwankwanso or is Malam, please write it. Say Rabiu Musa Kwankwanso. You see, this is what I am saying, telling our people. Some people have been brainwashed. Kwankwanso want to merge with who told you that one? Do you think Kwankwanso, you see the structure Kwankwanso have? Kwankwanso was the former governor of Kano State. Kwankwanso name is just like Nnandi Kanu name in the East. They come and be vice president to build those who have a leg, they don't have structure. They have nothing on the ground. Look at what he's saying now. Is it not the same party you said? He said he should come and be running mates. Do you see what he's saying now? What is Kwankwanso? So Kwankwanso can be a rubber running mate, a rubber stamp, a running mate to who? I think you see, I'm going to be punishing people with the truth. See, if you know you are an Igbo man, if you don't share my video, you're not doing us good. I'm here today because of our Igbos. I'm not here today because of everybody, but I'm here because of everybody. Why am I saying this is that I am a Nigerian man, but my number one priority now is to make sure that our Igbo brother don't suffer for another 8 years. Instead of you people to be praying for me that this boy, God will bless you. You have come to help us. You are the new Moses. Another new Moses have come to help Igbo. So you pray for me, and some of you are insulting me. Look at what this man is telling you now. This man is from Kano, telling you people the truth. He say a vote for what is that man? It's a waste vote. I am the one who started telling people this thing. The whole world will tell you. How many times will I tell you this? Don't waste your votes. Look at people that are watching me now. It's 384. Why are you not sharing this video? Share it. We are not insulting Obi. Obi is my elder brother. And I am going to Nigeria by January. I may likely visit Obi. If you will see me with Obi, these are people I will visit in Nigeria. I'm going to Nigeria by January. I will try my possible best to visit Peter Obi. I will also meet with Shuwore. They are human being like me. I am an eminent citizen in that Nigeria. You don't rule it out. I will visit them. Are they not like me? What is different between me and the Shuwore or Peter Obi? Are they not human being? Because he was a former two-time governor. If Buhari is president, Buhari don't even have secondary school results. Do you think I cannot be a president if I want to be? I can also be a president if I wish. If I am qualified, it's not a qualify. If I have the money, if there is a structure permit me. Please listen to this man again. Listen to this man. Look at what he said.
Since the era of Vice President Alex Ekwemi, the Southeast has never been on the table to discuss the presidency in real time to take over the presidency of Nigeria. They've never been given that opportunity. This will be the first time that they will sit on the table with the NNPP to discuss, sign a concrete agreement that after Kwankwanso, it is going to the southeastern part of the country. Since after Alex Ekwemi, this will be the first time the Southeast will have that clarity that after certain numbers of years, after this man, it will be our turn. And I believe that is the safest route for them to go. But again, they have their option to decide to hold on their votes, waste it if they want to, just to demonstrate the strength. The Yorubas have done that for decades. They stayed just by themselves, their region hold on their state and the rest. But the fact is that does Labour Party have some states? No, they don't even have. I believe that, I'm talking from our own point of view, that one of the safest routes for them is to go into alliance with the NNPP. For now, Peter will be to run as a running mate, and after that, power can go back to the southeast.
You say a vote for Peter Obi under the Labour Party is a wasted vote.
Pardon?
You say it's a wasted vote.
No. I said the vote of the Labour Party cannot give them the presidency. So if it is in terms of the presidency, they can decide to waste their vote.
You see what the man talk now? He said, make one not go waste, one not waste vote from Southeast. This is what I have been saying. I don't want Peter Obi to allow our Igbo people to waste their votes. The Kwankwanso you are saying you want to merge with now, Kwankwanso say you should come and be, Kwankwanso say you should come and be his running mate. After 8 years, then he will hand over power to you. You see, look at what another thing that happened again. Please look at another thing. Peter Obi, he's just always lying, and lying to people. And people believe lies so much. Look at another video again. Look.
Soludo has debunked a statement credited to him that a purported investment of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour.
Okay, let us listen to this caller. Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
How you doing? Okay.
Where are you calling from?
I just want to advise. I just want to advise my brothers in Nigeria, our youth brothers.
Where are you calling from, please? Say,
especially.
Where are you calling from? Tell them where you.
I'm calling from Sierra Leone.
Okay, Sierra Leone.
I'm calling from Sierra Leone.
Which town in Sierra Leone?
West Africa, Sierra Leone.
Which town in Sierra Leone are you calling from?
I'm calling from the city of Kenema City.
Kenema. Oh my God. That is a very big. It's another big city there also, or it's another.
Exactly, it's another city in Sierra Leone.
So, sir, before you continue, sir, how come you are familiar with Nigeria political arena? How come? You are a Sierra Leonean man, or you are a Nigerian man?
Well, I'm not a Nigerian man. I'm purely a Sierra Leonean.
Okay,
I'm not connected to any Nigeria, nothing like that.
Okay.
But I'm on Facebook. I'm seeing some comedians, celebrating Peter Obi, calling him the winner, this and that. I'm seeing all these things. So I see that as funny people.
Okay.
Because they don't know about politics.
Okay.
So I even feel pity on them. So I even make comments sometimes on their comedian show. I advise them that Peter Obi is not going to win. I love Peter Obi because of his plans and so on, but he is not going to win. If Peter Obi wants to rule in Nigeria, he must be under PDP or APC. These are the two options. Okay. He must remain in PDP because he's a member of PDP. And then he can able to get access to become a president. But without being under PDP or APC, I swear to God, he will never rule in Nigeria.
Okay, so I want to ask a question, sir. In Sierra Leone, how does it be? Now, so it be like there's two parties now they rule for Nigeria. How Sierra Leone be?
Only two. We have more than 27 parties in Sierra Leone, but we have two. The one is SLPP and the other is APC. All People's Congress and Sierra Leone People's Party.
Okay.
And these two parties, for more than 70 years or 60 years now, only these two parties are leading this country. Okay. No other party. We have seen people have come from America, like the man they call Young Keller. He has been in the United Nations as the head of the United Nations. He came and he was in SLPP. When he break away, as Peter Obi has done, he said he wants to form his own party. Nobody voted for him.
Okay.
They ate his money. Look at the man, he's sitting there. So many people have come from Britain, they have started their own party, no success. But if you want to win, you go under SLPP or APC. These are the only options. So Peter Obi is just wasting the time of the youth.
Okay,
he's not going to win.
So I want to ask a question, sir. The way you are seeing our election, it seems like you are very close. You are intelligent. Apart from being intelligent, you are very close to Nigeria politics. You know, in Nigeria we have Igbo. We have Igbo.
Yeah.
We have Hausa, Fulanis. We have Yoruba. What is your advice for this our Igbo who are supporting Peter Obi? Are you support of them to waste their votes, or they will win? Or what do you want them to make use of that vote? How do you want them to use that vote, sir?
What I am trying to advise the Igbo, because I know all about the Biafra issue they are trying to lament on, everything about that. If the Igbo people want to get power, they need to support PDP and tell Peter Obi to return back to PDP. And when Peter Obi return back to PDP, they will make a room for him. Then the outcomes now, if they win, they can able to get big positions. But when you look now, the Igbo don't have even positions in government.
Yes.
They are just traders. They don't have any relation. But by them winning under PDP, then automatically they can able to get Chief Justice, they can able to get IG Inspector General of Police, these big positions.
Yes.
Then after which they can able to develop. But without that, Peter Obi don't have any structure. He don't have anything. How can he go and win like that? It's not possible. When you look in America, you have two parties. Those other parties are there. You look in London, is the same thing. Germany is the same thing.
Yes.
You look in India, is the same thing.
Yes.
There is no way Peter Obi will win. So they know it's not good for them to waste their vote. They must not waste their vote.
Hi, my brother. See this thing you have. Hold on a second, sir. If you know you are an Igbo man, please share this video. You see this man calling from Sierra Leone now is advising you now, and see, God will bless you, my brother. Please, if you share this video now, God will bless you, because so that these votes is very important. We don't want people to complain again for marginalization. We want people to benefit from this country. Go on, sir.
Yeah, so I'm really advising them. The Igbo people have struggled a lot, and with all their education and so on, they need to be having some good positions in that country. They will have even got now. They have the right to become president. But they don't have unity among themselves.
Okay.
They don't have unity among themselves. So the only way they need to do, if even now, the time has not yet late for Peter Obi, all the youth must come together, tell Peter Obi, return back to PDP and we are ready to support you, then they vote. Then, by that means, I know when Peter Obi is in PDP, many of the Igbo people, they will get big positions.
Yes.
Which, whereby tomorrow, after maybe one term of Atiku or 2 terms, they will get so many positions. Whereby tomorrow they can easily get presidential position.
So
without that, it's not possible.
So I want to tell you something, sir. You see, with if I was planning, if I was planning before to forget about this project, because of this your call, you have encouraged me, you have powered me, and I am going to work exactly what you have just said now. I am going to make sure that I go to Nigeria by this January to go and meet with Peter Obi to advise him to help to let this our Igbo brothers, let them see this light. We don't want to suffer for another 8 years again. I am going to make sure and see Peter Obi, please return back to PDP. Return back to PDP. Don't do it for your self-interest. Igbo presidency will be achieved. It will be achieved on consensus progress. Go on, sir.
And one thing I want to advise them again. No matter what Peter Obi, no matter how they voted for him, the NEC people, those who are conducting that election,
INEC.
The INEC, 98% of them are supporters of these old politicians. They will not move behind them. It's not possible. And when Peter Obi lost a vote, if any you jump on the street to make a riot, you go die or you go to jail. Not to enjoy again Nigeria.
It's the same system they do it in outside your country also now. If you mistake, they will shoot you.
It's the same problem.
Governor, thank you. Let me pick another cause. God will bless you. Please don't forget my number. Always call me. I beg. I beg. Thank you. You see, a Sierra Leone man watching me from Sierra Leone. Our Igbo brothers, what have I done to you? Helping you to go cross the Red Sea to Israelites. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? He told the people to be, as I am in Germany, and I said, come to France. Or Igbo people should invite me, come to France. I will be happy. This man is fighting for us. Look at what people are doing now. Sharing this video now so that Igbo people at home now will know that this boy is making a sense. 507 people are watching me. 507. If it is 2,000 people that are watching now, but I will never give up. Very soon, from 500 something to 2,000 to 10,000, it will come to pass. Please, you can call in. The number to call in is there. WhatsApp. Air your view. Please, before you call in, just look at this video.
In the
Wait. Hello. 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 Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Murphy.
Where are you calling from?
From Nigeria.
Which state?
Nasarawa State. I've called Murphy before.
Which state are you calling from, sir? Nasarawa State. Oh, you are welcome, sir. Oh, Nasarawa State, my Igbo brother. God will bless you. Go on, my Israelite brother. Sorry. Go on, sir. Go on.
I thought you're live now.
Yes, I'm on live. Yes. Don't watch me. Just talk to the phone.
Okay. I've watched your live now and I'm enjoying it.
Please, so if you want to talk now, off the one you are watching with so that you can talk on the phone. If you not off that one will be distracting you. Put the phone on your ear and talk. Don't watch so that you can hear me. Okay? Hello? This is our brother from Nasarawa State. It's our Igbo brother who live in Nasarawa State. He wanted to call in, but he's watching me. See, look at this is one of the best programs you ever see. People will call in from Yobe State. People will call in from Zamfara State. People will call in from Nasarawa State. People will call in from Sierra Leone. We are talking about Nigeria now, not from even River State. See, people are calling from. See, this is a place where you can know what is going on in our country. People who are shouting Obi, Obi, they don't even know anything that is happening in Nigeria. Look at the information they are carrying up and down and look.
Yielded return.
Hello?
Sorry, network had an issue.
Okay. If letting Nasarawa say they for born you because your voice now don't turn to Hausa voice. Okay.
Actually, I've watched most of the video as we recorded with. You remember when we talked the other day?
Okay.
You remember?
Yes, I remember.
When we
Yes.
talked about Fulanis and the rest of the people along Nasarawa State, the senator that colonized himself and the person that made himself to be a Fulani that said he's already a Fulani. You have rank, Kingsmen, or others, and every other thing. You understand?
Yes.
So, like you have make a point by saying P2B is like is somehow distracting us from APC and PDP.
Okay.
But I would like to know your party in present. I would like to know your party. I'm still like maybe you are a good citizen. You are leading us to the right path, but without knowing your party, because you are making a statement that we should not suffer another 4 years.
Another 8 years.
Sorry, another 8 years. So, like, are you under PDP or APC, or you are telling us to vote for anybody under PDP or APC?
Okay, that's a very good question. You see, now if I tell them to go and vote for APC now, it's too early. If I tell them to go and vote for PDP now, it's too early. But what I am telling them now is that I don't want them to waste their votes. You understand? So Peter Obi should not come to distract them. He's going nowhere. I am telling them, if the Igbo people can unite as a one block and vote for one party, that party will become president. 100%. That man will win. He will win. Because Igbo people, they are the ones that are controlling Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Ebonyi, and Enugu states. And the Igbo people also control some, let me just say, River states. They also have say in Delta states. They are controlling close to 7 states in Nigeria. You understand? Because any party, the Wike could have not been governor if the Igbo people in River State didn't vote for him. He could have lost that election. What I am saying now is that my opinion, my own say now is that if those people, if somebody is running inside hole, you have to make sure you block that road to that hole before you can direct the person to the right roads. So before I will now start campaigning for Tinubu or Atiku, I have to first of all block the road to the pits. Some of them are running to, some of our brothers are running to. So block that road. Say there is no road here. You are going to a state of no return. You understand? So that is what we are doing now, because Peter Obi is just trying to block them. See, we have to first of all tell Peter Obi, I will be going to Nigeria by January this next year. I'm going to Nigeria by January to meet with Peter Obi. Say, Peter Obi, don't allow our Igbo brother to suffer for another 8 years again. What I want in my heart now is that this very coming government, Igbo man will have a say, just like the Buhari government. Yoruba people have so much say. As you see Yoruba, they have so much say in this Buhari government. I want our Igbo people to also have say in this present coming government. That is my take on that.
Okay, I was saying that it would be nice for Igbo people to hand over to the. Okay, let me not make it, because you made a statement telling me that Labour Party is just like a party of an IPOP. Okay, so I will not use this statement. Okay, I start to say that Igbo people to drop Labour Party and focus mainly on the major 2 parties, so we won't suffer for another 8 years.
You know what I will advise? This is my opinion. Yeah. I am not a member of PDP or APC. The Igbo, if you see this PDP is an Igbo, let me just say, if you go to the east, PDP is an eastern party. You see the PDP right from 1999 to today. PDP have been, Igbo land have been the stronghold of PDP. You see, I could have advised our Igbo brother to just copy the style of President Buhari. You know why I say style of President Buhari? 2003, President Buhari contested to be president. He lost. He didn't lose hope. 2007, he contested to be president. He lost. He didn't lose hope. 2011, he contested again. He lost. He didn't lose hope. But 2015, he contested. He won. That is how politics also. Or if you check America, if John F. Kennedy contested for Senate, he lost. For House of Rep, but when he contested for president, he won. So, in politics, you have to be patient. I could have, if I was to say, I could have just advised our Igbo brothers to remain in that PDP. Don't move away from that PDP you are. Remain there. Stay one place. Don't let Peter Obi be a distraction to you. This coming government will be, for example, Atiku Abubakar. Let me just say Atiku is the next president. I know he's going to win. I know. I am not campaigning for him. Atiku is the next president. He will win. If our Igbo brothers stand with Atiku and they come out together and say, Atiku, we are going to vote for you. You will see the way Atiku is a human being like me and you. You will see the next, what the Atiku will do. He will not hand over that power to Igbo man. 2030. If case not taken, because I want to go only 4 years. He will just give the Igbo people, if Atiku is the president of Nigeria, if the election is coming up, if Atiku endorses Igbo man to be president, don't you know the Igbo man will win? He will win. He will win 100% of that vote or 80%. My advice to our Igbo people, first and foremost, before you are saying you want to belong to Tinubu or you want to belong to Atiku, first and foremost, those our brothers who are being carried away by propaganda of Obi, they should stop it. Concentrate on the party that will give you presidency. Party that will make. Okay, I want to ask you a question. How many parties do you have in Nasarawa State? The main party you have in Nasarawa State. The main party on grant. How many parties? The main one, not those noise-making parties. The one that are on grant, that are on post, that are winning election. How many? What is the name of it?
APC, and SDP. APC, PDP, and SDP.
SDP have a seat in the House of Assembly.
No, they have more. They have supporters in Nasarawa State. Many people, because there's a man named Wadada. So many people love the man. Understand? So he was a former APC member, so he moved to SDP. Okay, the way you see people they vote for P2B, they shout P2B, and the way they do for Wadada now like this, SDP.
They shout Peter Obi for the all those phone answer people, all those Nasarawa, they shout Peter Obi for that side.
Plenty pastors.
Okay. Are they shouting what do you call that name? Are they shouting Obi like the way you are seeing it on social media? Are they shouting on ground? Are they on ground that side?
No.
I want to ask you a question. Thank you for saying the truth. As an Igbo man, say your own mind. Do you think Obi will win presidency in Nasarawa State? Or Atiku will win? Or Tinubu, who do you suspect will win in Nasarawa State?
Oh my God. By special grace of God, if you will be win, but anyhow, the way the corruption take the see Atiku sha.
Atiku Abi?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. You see, this is an Igbo boy, a young boy who lives in Nasarawa State. But he knows say na Atiku na he will win Nasarawa State. See, Atiku is already a president-elect. So what we should be doing now is that we have to go and be holding meeting with him. Sir, we have a problem of this Fulani herdsmen. They are in our forests. We don't want them. We want them to go to wherever they come from. We will flush them out because they cannot come to our forest. These are some of the things we should be thinking about. Security. They should empower the state government to have a state police to go to the forest and flush those Fulani herdsmen from the forest. Cattle rearing is a private business. That is the number one reason why people are hating Fulani. Nobody hates Fulani. When I was growing up in my village, sometimes once in a year, see Fulani carry their cow past our streets. People don't even know. You see, they will be that is how they pass. But this one, they are now staying in the forest, raping women, forcing people, kidnapping people for ransom. That's what we are saying. If Buhari is favoring them, but that's what we are saying. Atiku may not favor them. Should flush them out from that forest. They should flush out wherever they come from. If they are from Sudan, they should just give them a safe passage to Sudan, wherever they come from. Can't come and live in our forest. You said they want to give you ruga. They want to give you this. Cannot give you any ruga. No, we don't have any ruga to give to you. If you want to do a Fulani herdsmen business, we have been having a business of the Fulani people have been doing business before. But that one we don't want. Because of that hatred and just decide. So say my opinion, I am entitled to my opinion. But our people, I beg you in the name of God, don't waste your votes. Look at Atiku crowd. Just look. You see, this na Atiku say na youth na anyone vote for Peter Obi. All those people that we are seeing there, are they not youths? Are they old men or old women? See, I will continue to support our Igbo brothers. I want our Igbo presidency. That is what I stand for. We must produce the next president of this country. It's a must. It's our right to. Because it is our turn to be president of Nigeria. That is what I stand for. But we are going to do it in the rightful way. So it's not late for our Igbo people. If you say you want to leave PDP, your stronghold party, you want to go to Tinubu, no problem. I will also join our Igbo people to campaign for Tinubu. If you say you don't want to vote for Atiku, you want to vote for Tinubu, I will support Tinubu. You will see tomorrow I will start campaigning for Tinubu, but it has to be a consensus candidate. If our Igbo people say they are voting for Tinubu, I will support them. But we don't want to be in a position for another 8 years. Look at Peter Obi is just using propaganda to deceive people. Look at what Peter Obi is doing. We never allow this thing to happen. Look.
There were posts on social media claiming that Soludo said that Peter Obi invested $20 million in a brewery on behalf of the state and that the investment is now worth $100 million. The claim, which has already been debunked by Soludo's team, gained momentum last week after a Facebook page titled Lamentations that Obi's $20 million investment in Anambra has increased to $100 million. Soludo, in response to the post, stated that he never made such a false statement and urged Obi's supporters that they can carry on with campaigning without consciously misleading the public. Let's take some reactions emanating from this story. This is from Michael, who wrote, "Lying to promote a candidate is really unnecessary. Ex-President Obasanjo's name was used. He debunked it. Governor Soludo's name was used. He debunked it. Kwankwanso's name was used. He debunked it. Emir Sanusi's name was used. He debunked it. Lies and propaganda will achieve nothing." Well, Odogu wrote, "I think Soludo only debunked the statement credited to him, not the investment in SAB Miller. Anambra Ministry of Finance owns a stake in the company. SAB Miller market capital is now worth 4 times more than when Anambra initially invested. Go and verify." Well, I believe also Peter Obi did make this claim. I mean, it's not that it's not there. He said, I believe even in one of those presidential debates in 2018 or so, when he was questioned by Kadara Ahmed, he said that he did invest $20 million in that brewery and it has quadrupled. But I guess Soludo is distancing himself. He said he has never said it. But the fact is really that people should just campaign with facts. That's basically what he's saying, Rufai.
I mean, it has to be said. We know it's political season. We know it's season for shenanigans. We know it's season for running wild. We know a lot of people have people they support and the likes. Good for them. But please, let's not tell lies this season. If the governor didn't say it, don't say he said it because you want to make it look good. Yes, he has an investment made on behalf of the state government that might have quadrupled. Good for them. But most importantly, don't ascribe things that people didn't say to them because you want to gain leverage. Let us say it in pure terms. It is what we call fake news. And that's fake news. The governor didn't say it. He put it on his website. The rumor started growing. I'm happy the governor has debunked it. That should be tagged as fake news. It doesn't stop you from going to campaign for whoever you like. It's politics season, so people will say all sorts. They'll tell us such a lies. They'll say porcupines. In fact, things that even exist, they'll say. In fact, I'm not surprised. Very soon, people will say they brought heaven to Nigeria. People will say anything during political season. But let us separate the lie, all right, from the facts. This was not said by the governor. It is a lie. People should focus on the meat of the matter, the campaign. And you see, for me, it's not about even the adulation or anything. I think one thing we are not doing enough is we're not campaigning about the issues. We're not talking about the issues enough. We're not putting the candidates, to test on how would you solve the issue. Okay, take for instance, I have never seen any presidential candidate, all of them, come out to write an op-ed now based on what is happening with Ipman, with increase in petrol price, with subsidy, to come and say, okay, if I was president, I will do this. So we are not hearing the issues enough.
Tundu.
Is it really about the issues? I'm sorry, I really do hate to say. It's usually about characters. It's usually about individuals. And that's always our problem in Africa. Strong men, not strong institutions. That's just how we think here. And this kind of slavish adoration that will make you lie, tell blatant lies. I'm not even going to call it fake news. It's what it is to lie about a governor and misquote him such that he feels compelled, and rightly so, to debunk it. All it does is harm the person that you're trying to help.
Absolutely.
And I hope people get that message loud and clear.
That is the point. Dr. Abati.
Okay, facts are sacred, opinion is free. And I think that in this particular matter, people are mixing up both the facts and opinion.
You see what they are saying now? See, Peter Obi supporters, they lie so much. You people stop lying. See what they are saying now? He said Peter Obi, there is the Anambra State share in one company, $20 million. Then Peter Obi now saying now he doubled 4 times, $80 million. And these people said it na lie. He even decreased more than $20 million. Why are you lying on Peter Obi? Please put those people to tell them to stop these things. The same way Obasanjo talk about Atiku. These people now say na lie. Okay, they say Kwankwanso say he want become running mate to Abi. Kwankwanso say na lie, he not talk like that. Why are you see? Please, all those things is not like this now. Lie, Mohammed. Stop lying. Please, if you want to call it to air your view, Peter Obi is my brother. By the grace of God, I will be coming to Nigeria. I will be going to Nigeria January. I am personally going to Nigeria because of Peter Obi. I am going to visit Peter Obi in Abuja. I'm going to Abuja to meet with Peter Obi, to beg Peter Obi, say, please, Igbo man want to be president. Don't spoil their chance. If you spoil it now, another 8 years now will elapse. Please, Peter Obi, please. You going nowhere. You just want to come and do like you worry. At the end of the day, we have 15,000 votes. Eh? I'm supposed to be campaigning for Tinubu, but when I look at Tinubu, he will not win. If you tell me, out of these two candidates, Atiku and Tinubu, I'm supposed to say, oh, let us campaign for Tinubu. But Tinubu will not win not. That is the problem we are facing now. Tinubu will win 7 states in the south, in his Yoruba land, 6 states. He will go and win another 3 states from the north. Tinubu cannot win more than 3 states in the north. That is the truth. Tinubu will win 3 states in the north. He may likely win Kwara. He may likely win Kogi. He will win Kogi State. Which other state will Tinubu win in Nigeria now? In the north? Tinubu is going to win Kogi State. Tinubu is going to win Kwara State out of the 19 states in the north. I'm just telling you where Tinubu will win. Which other state again? Tinubu will win. I know. Where Tinubu will win for there? If we win, maybe they will give her 3 states. At the end of the day, Tinubu will announce, Tinubu win Imo State. Tinubu, he will win, now he will win Imo State, Imo. If I'm not mistaken, it will be 50-50. You see, and so the election result of Imo State is going to be very tough. Because Tinubu will have no less than 40-something% of the votes, or 50. Even in Imo State, Peter Obi will not have no less than 0% or 1% vote, 1% of the votes. So we don't want people to be distracted. Encourage your people. Say, this man is telling us the truth. You see that boy, that young boy, 20-something years old boy, calling me from Nasarawa State, telling me what is on ground in Nasarawa State. You that live in Indonesia, you don't even know if Nasarawa State exists. You just say Peter Obi have already won because people who don't have voters card are campaigning for him online. You see? Can you campaign online to win governor of Kanu? Can you use online Facebook to win the governorship in Sokoto or in Zamfara? You can't. Please, you are free to. Please, Obi should come out and advise you. You people should stop lying. The lie is too much. Look at what this man is saying now. People should stop lying. Anybody want to call should call him. Hello? Good evening, sir. Hello? Hello? Hello, that is not clear. Hello, sir. Can you hear me now? Yes, I don't hear you small now.
Hello?
Yes.
I say how it is that Tinubu go fit win Imo State where they know say na run Ojoro Igbo people they think say they do for Imo. It is say that Igbo man where they go allow Tinubu to win Imo State.
Okay, now the APC governor did there. What did they call him? Hope Uzodinma.
Leave that talk where they talk. The man they no like him now. I didn't know they say they no like her. If the man call riots, the way he won't come out, you know, you see the people where they follow him.
No, you know why I'm saying that Tinubu, you know why I'm saying Tinubu will likely win him, win
No, Tinubu no go fit win Imo State. If you want to talk another any state where Tinubu go fit win, small, Ebonyi State, and then a woman will come out that day, they talk, say, this thing, Ebonyi State, na APC, na then get am. You know, see how people, probably Igbo people, they attack them for inside this thing. Inside this thing. You know, you know, go fit win Imo State now. You know, go fit win Imo State. You know, go fit win part of Imo State.
See what I want to tell you, the way I tell you, look the northern part of the system. You see, the northern and they see say Tinubu, the man is sick. They don't already see him, say the man not well. They don't already see him, 80-something years old man. They see the man, they don't already know. If na person like Osibanjo, na he come out. That guy for drag nuts, if for whole ground for nuts. You understand? But no person will come out. If he stand, he will your fall. That one you want to be president. Even though for Buhari, even though this guy na Fulani man.
The money where Tinubu keep, nine people, those outside people want job. If I deal with outside people, I tell you, my business from morning till night, anything when I do with outside people. No any part of Nigeria where they don't know those outside land where I don't know, and they why I don't get friends. Why all those things where people they talk, then you say you go win Kanu, you go win this one. Kwankwanso no go leave for anybody to go and win Kanu. You know they between Atiku and Tinubu, nobody go win that one. But all those small states where you did like this, you dey see the playground where this Sokoto state governor with Bauchi state governor they play.
Yes.
Then they say they go leave many all of them. You know, say Sule Lamido for Jigawa State.
Yes.
You know,
I just see former minister for under Obasanjo, Sule Lamido.
Sule Lamido, you know, even the time where Atiku won contest with Buhari, say make Atiku leave, say you know go feel winner.
Okay.
Say make he leave, but now he don't come out. He say the thing they open, nobody go feel drag am with them. You know, come begin to talk. The thing they open, as they tell people, say, make people align with Atiku to create minister. Look at this man when he call you from Sierra Leone.
Yes.
He hear the thing when they talk like person when he did for this Nigeria, and then he analyze everything. But you know, people, if you tell them now, some of illiterate, they don't agree with you. See this thing where they talk now, the reality they tell them, and then they don't want to believe, say that deceive. P2B they deceive them.
Okay.
Say P2B, you know, fit do anything for this election.
You know, see the crowd. You know, see the crowd of Atiku just now for Katina. You know, see crowd.
I see, leave that one. I think P2B don't fit do anything for this election. All this middle belt. If you come to Benue State like my Benue State, now PDP get her. If you go to Nasarawa, now PDP go win na Nasarawa. You know hear the thing where that Igbo boy, common Igbo boy, where he did for Nasarawa, you know hear the thing where he tell you.
Yes.
Now Plateau State where the governor where he did there, no feel do them now. Where then they complain. Now APC go feel win there. Now Bauchi State, now Bala this person, now you go win there. Gombe State, now you go feel win. Outside people want to. Outside people, let me tell you something. They like brother pass anything.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Outside people, they like their self pass anything. Anyhow, where you with outside people go. If then they benefit for your body, then go suck you till they suck you finish. But this problem happen with you and their brother. They will run to their dad, their brother. They will say, "Hi, one and done, one and never." Okay. They say, "This one is my brother." Anyhow, where that their brother be, even moron, where outside people get, make you where be Christian or anything, go beat that moron, make you see the way where outside people go gather you.
Okay, look, this my advice where I dey advise our Israel of Southeast, say make them just remain PDP. That could have been the best. So that means they no go suffer for another 8 years. Is that advice not good for them? Or is bad advice?
He dictated the reality. Let me tell you. The real thing where it won't go happen. Now you dictated. I see one woman when he called you yesterday from which country and I said, where they tell you, say, what thing people be do you, what thing happen, what thing you use that thing, the capital against to me. I just the thing. I said, what thing this woman, you say make the woman wait, make it talk. You know what allow you to talk. They talk many things like say you with and want to fight.
Okay.
I look at I said this woman doesn't know what thing happen. Because already quite okay, don't tell them the realities.
And as he tell the just now, say Nnandi Kanu will be released by Atiku Abubakar. Buhari will never release this man. They say na lie, they talk, shut up, let house. A court will release him. American president will talk there, he will release him. I say these people, the way they think they believe something and the thing they like, that is I say, I have told them in the beginning, say Nnandi Kanu will be released by Atiku Abubakar. They say na lie. They say the lawyer will just come court, he will speak big grammar. Reddition. It was reddition. It was his father's house. It was just big English. All of them just believe. I have told them these two things. Nnandi Kanu will not be released. You just continue to be wasting your time. He will be released 2023 by Atiku. He will not remain in prison forever. Buhari will not release him. Never. Never he will really release Nnandi Kanu.
You don't see the Buhari. You see the time where he did the outside country, where they insult. Where they talk many things. Make him come face the judgment here. Say he no get anything to talk. You think say the man go come out. No go come out by in easy way like that now. If Buhari no go come out that man because if he come out, all the abuse where Buhari Nnandi Kanu they abuse Buhari, everything. Make you also look. If you say Nnandi Kanu go come out, if Nnandi Kanu come out, make him they pray, make Igbo people they pray, make Atiku win this election. Do you hear me?
Yes.
If Atiku no win, Tinubu no go release him.
I know that man no go release him. That man a con man con.
Are you a kid? Tinubu no go release that man. Any Igbo man where he go tell you, anybody where he go tell you, mark my word today, Tinubu no go release that one. Only person where he go get chance, where they go give chance more to release an Nnandi Atiku. But say make Tinubu release Nnandi Kanu or Buhari to release Nnandi Kanu, except that 7 months where he remain, Nnandi Kanu will remain for that prison for that 7 months. Look at this this boy where they talk nonsense for inside social media. Where they talk, you know, say they don't back the boy.
Which one? That Benin boy?
That Benin boy. It is say the boy go come out.
No, see that boy. You see, there was a video that boy make. In my mind, I want to reply to the boy. There was a video the boy made, which was a fake, and the boy never even cared to verify before coming out. There was one guy from Delta, now Urubu. He had no correct. He carry cutlass, take cut Igbo man heads. Now Urubu man from Delta. That guy come and say na Fulani. He just that one is in Hausa Fulani. Just inside. If you see the boy, he make the video, which that thing that is the form of he was trying to incite the Fulani, Hausa Fulani in Benin, make Benin people make they go fight. And if that type of thing could have not properly been care of, many people could have died. Because people could have rushed to that scene and start killing Hausa people.
You know, say people they talk something inside social media
Yes.
now, but the boy make a big mistake.
Yes.
Anyhow, where your father be now your father, and then he call Buhari Pharaoh. Do you hear me?
Yes.
He call anyhow where your father be. As Buhari did there, any good party, anything where you do and can't abuse him. Because he abusing is like you're abusing your father now.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
It's not your mate, and then it's the president of your country, and then he call him Pharaoh. You hear you hear the timber.
I see.
You're supposed to call Buhari Pharaoh. If you hear the word of the boy, I hear it from social media, and then use that comment. He say Pharaoh. Why are we going to say that kind of nonsense? Now
No, the DSS, what they did, the DSS have arrested him, and they have cautioned him, and they will release him. They will warn him to steal from social media. That is what they will do to him.
When they send lawyer go, you know, here and then don't send lawyer go. They say they no will
They will release him because you know why they will release him. You know why they will release the boy, because the state governor. This if they want charge out to court now under this Edo state government. Our governor will not like to involve himself in that type of thing so that it will not affect his party chances of So what they will do to him, they will just call him, because since they have not carried any, the action have not led to any damages, nobody have died. They will call him and warn him and tell him, don't ever go to social media again and do all those rubbish. He will sign undertaking. If you do it, you will be going to jail. That is the first what do you call it? They will give him the first warning. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Hello, sir.
Hello, good evening.
You are welcome, sir. Where are you calling from? Which states are you calling from in Nigeria, sir?
I'm calling from Zamfara State.
Sir, I want to put something to you, sir. I say I am entitled to my opinion. This is not, I am not forcing it on anybody. I said it today that I am foreseeing Nnandi Kanu being released by Atiku Abubakar. And Atiku is going to release Nnandi Kanu in what I am seeing, and Atiku is going to carry out a magic, something that people will have never seen before. I am seeing Atiku doing it, releasing Nnandi Kanu, not only releasing him. He's going to sit Nnandi Kanu. They are going to talk. Nnandi Kanu is fighting for restructuring. These are something Buhari is too late for Buhari to start doing all those restructuring, negotiating this thing, because there is no time again. It's almost about 9 months or 10 months before he leave office. I am foreseeing Atiku doing this thing. That is what I have. My opinion, sir. Say something, sir.
Yes, you see, you look at the Atiku manifesto. Atiku is somebody who believes in decentralization of power.
Okay.
That is why he pushed for privatization of all those federal government assets.
Okay.
Like you remember the telecommunication sector, how they privatize it, and look at how perfect it is right now.
Yes.
You look at other sectors that are suffering in Nigeria. So Atiku is somebody, in fact, Atiku is marketing himself as unifier of Nigeria.
Okay.
And he believed that the only way he can unify Nigeria is if he tried to do something that will satisfy everybody.
Yes.
And the only way you can satisfy every Nigerian at the moment is by decentralizing power, which means giving every region at least some sort of autonomy for them to control themselves.
Yes.
You understand? So the issue of Nnandi Kanu, you know, there are even notions that are supporting Kanu in the beginning.
Okay.
Because if you look at Kanu, at the beginning, he was talking about the injustice perpetrated by the leadership in the country.
Yes.
Then before he go full-blown about he want this, you understand? So Buhari will never release him. One reason is Buhari is a conservative human being.
Yes.
He don't listen to anybody but people like him.
Yes.
Had it been that the Ehenazi Indibo are influential in the region,
yes,
and the youth listen to them, Ehenazi Indibo can release Kanu today.
Okay.
If they go to Buhari today and demand that Buhari, as elder statesmen like you and us fought for this country, Nigeria.
Okay.
We want him for the peace of our region. Buhari will not have any option but to release Kanu.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But the problem is even Ehenazi are scared of doing that.
Okay.
Because if anything happens, because they don't have control over the youth in the southeast.
Okay.
In the north now, yes, they don't have any control. So nobody will break out his neck and say, okay, I stand for these youths. Because they don't even listen to us.
Okay.
They don't respect us. They don't listen to our advices. You understand? And that is negatively affecting the region.
Okay.
You see, my father is a landlord. We have so many houses here.
Okay.
We grew up with Igbo people in our house.
Okay.
Our father is late. The people that are even residing in the house, forget about even paying rent. It's like they own the houses now because we grew up with them as our uncles.
Okay.
You understand? So there is no way you can say that, okay, me, I get people. My family, they are my family. So we had to see what is happening. And the advices you are giving them is the only way that Igbo people will be relevant in Nigeria.
Oh, God bless you, sir.
It is about time.
Very happy.
It is about time that they also have a say in what is happening in Nigeria because Nigeria belongs to them as well. But they are not in a position to even make a statement because the youths are not respecting the elders. They think that they are of no use to them. You look at what is happening. There is no any elder statement in Igbo land right now that can come and tell these youths, stop doing this, do this, and they obey. They don't. You look at what is happening in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria, for example. If there's any crisis now, once one elder stand up and say, that is enough, it is enough.
Okay.
It will be enough.
Okay.
So the idea, what you are telling them, I believe Peter Obi doesn't care about Igbo people.
Yes.
He doesn't care about Igbo people. That is just my belief. Because you cannot explain the reason why when he know that Atiku lost election to Buhari by only 1 million votes.
Okay. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, yes. Go on.
Buhari was the president.
Yes.
He used his power, his might.
Hi, the internet, I don't know what is wrong with Nigeria internet. Hello?
Yes. Some people calling me.
Yes.
You see, Buhari used his might.
Yes. Hello, sir. Hi. See, this calling from Zamfara State. This is the platform people should be coming. Come and look what is going on in Nigeria. Hello? Go on, sir. Go on, sir. I'm hearing you.
Yes. I said.
Hello. Hi. We have missed that call now. Hello, go on. Good evening, sir.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, sir. God bless you, sir.
I just want to tell that man when they talk about people, say that's not the youth.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, it was somebody who was disturbing me and calling me.
Okay.
So what I was saying is that Peter Obi was with Atiku as his running mate in the previous election.
Yes.
Together, they lost by only 1 million votes.
Yes.
Contesting against a sitting president of Buhari's caliber.
Yes.
They lost by only 1 million votes.
Okay.
What that means is, if they go back to the polls when Buhari is not the one contesting, you understand, they have higher chance of winning the election.
Yes.
But Peter Obi left. He taken out. He left.
Greed.
And what has he done with that? What he has done, he destroyed the chances of Igbo people in having a say in Nigerian government.
And he will not succeed. We will see. Let me tell you something. You see, now people like us now. I am a very good friend to Nnandi Kanu. I will not deny it. When he was in London, I was his friend. So there was a time I was having a court case in Germany here. Nnandi Kanu helped me with a lawyer. So he helped me with a lawyer. He said I should not be afraid. He did it for me. So what I'm saying, now that Nnandi Kanu is in detention, the reason why Nnandi Kanu is fighting today is because he wants his own people to be relevant in the government, in the day, in the present administration. Okay, now, if Nnandi Kanu is released tomorrow, he now find out that this boy he helped that time when he was in London, this boy have used his platform to organize our Israelite Southeasterners to belong to the winning party. And then Nnandi Kanu is coming out from their prison. You see, Igbo man is now the Inspector General of Police. Igbo man is now the Director General of Custom. Nnandi Kanu will not have any platform to come and say that we are being marginalized when an Igbo man is the Inspector General of Police. Igbo man is the Minister of Petroleum. He will not say nobody's marginalizing who, because this is democracy. If you don't vote for our party, you cannot benefit from our party. That is what we are saying now, that the Igbo people, PDP, Igbo land is the stronghold of PDP. I'm just advising them, please, this is your party. Don't mistake, because Buhari contest for first time, he lose. Second time, he lose. Third time, he lose. But he never keep trying until he get. And there is something I know in politics. When you try your first time today, it doesn't succeed. If you are patient, in politics, it's all about patient dog. When Obasanjo was there for 8 years, people were, Buhari was in a CPC, APP, later it's a CPC. But today, he's now in a APC. If it is good or it's bad, he's not coming to contest election again. Now, another president is coming. But if I want to describe Atiku now, I will describe him, like my opinion, as president-elect. That is how I will address him. Even though they have not elected him, that is my own opinion. Because I know the way I am seeing Atiku, I'm not from the north. I see that guy that man as a reformer. He's going to make a change. What we are talking about change. He's going to release Nnandi Kanu, and he's going to make the Southeastern happy. They will be happy. Because Tinubu, look at Tinubu. He's sick. If somebody is sick, the government will be sick. When you are driving a car, you are sick. Your car is also sick. Because when you are sound, your car will be sound. So that's my opinion. That's my own take on it. Thank you.
You see, I just want to make one more point.
Okay.
Please, I want to call on you. Please stop advertising the time you are coming to Nigeria. Because this country you are seeing is no longer as safe as you know it to be.
Okay.
And with these advices you are giving, some people I am seeing on the comment section, they are threatening your life.
Okay.
So don't advertise the time that you are coming to Nigeria. If you want to meet them, Peter will be or anybody, you can meet them secretly without even advertising
you are very right. I will
these
change.
People that you are seeing now,
yes,
they are marking you, they are looking you, they are watching you.
Yes.
They don't know that you are trying to tell them the truth. You understand?
Yes.
So please be careful and stop advertising the time you are coming.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Another thing that I want to say is the issue of this Peter Obi. Please and please, all our brothers, Igbo brothers, listen to your elders. They have more experience of life than you. You cannot be what they can see. You cannot see it. So, for the betterment of your region,
yes,
listen to your elders. Obey them. You will not lose anything obeying them.
Okay.
No human being is 100%. No one is perfect.
Okay.
You see, look at what happened. Sanusi, he was going against the core structure of the traditional institution of northern Nigeria. But you see how the people were backing him. Everybody was backing him. Because deep down, people know that he was talking about the truth. So you see, Yoruba people, they respect their elders.
Yes.
Northern people, we respect our elders. In fact, you will never see a northern man, whether Muslim or Christian, abusing Tiwa Danjima. No one abused him.
Yes.
Even with the Archbishop Kuka, with everything he said about Buhari, you never saw him abuse Buhari.
Never.
So Christians, Muslim, we respect our elders in the north. That is our culture.
Yes.
And I want to see that from Igbo people. We all want Igbo people to rule Nigeria because they are industrious people, they are hardworking people.
Yes.
And the reason why they are even angry is because the vision they have for Nigeria is not what they are seeing. That is why they hate what they are seeing.
Yes.
So for them to get the opportunity to make Nigeria the Nigeria they want to see, they have to follow the system. In order to make the change, you have to be inside the system.
I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something today. I want to tell you something today.
Yeah.
When a woman is always always insulting his husband, you are a crazy man. You're a crazy man. You know that woman loves his husband so much. That is our parable.
Yes.
When a woman is always cursing her husband, you're a very stupid man. You're a very stupid man. You're a very innocent man. You know that woman loves that man so much. Why am I saying this? You see, if you can look, those people, they will say, oh, we are not going to watch you again. Before I started advising our people, say, let us vote for the ruling party. I was having 47,000 followers. But immediately I started advising them. Now I have 49,700 followers on one Facebook or just one. But the thing is increasing every day. Every day, people, 100 people, 200 people, they are joining. But they are benefiting. And that is the most important thing that gladdened my heart. Our Igbo brother are the greatest beneficiary of this program. They are they are happy, but they are just writing comments. You're a fool, you're an idiot. But meanwhile, they are benefiting. They are so happy. If you go into their heart, they're happy. When I said this thing the other day that Peter Obi, I was the first person who came out to say this thing. Peter Obi, please don't let our people suffer for another 8 years. We want to enjoy this coming government. But immediately I said it, Father Mbaka came out and told them the same thing. They started attacking Father Mbaka. Immediately Father Mbaka said it, another man said it again. People have been telling them the truth. Now, look, don't waste this time. And me, I am ready to use this, my platform, to make sure that in this coming election, our Israelites of the Southeast, they will vote massively for the winning party, the party that will win president. In the name of God, they will never support opposition party. This party, a party that will release Nnandi Kanu, a party that will sit down with Nnandi Kanu and our Biafran leaders and negotiate, restructure them. Say, this Southeast, what do we want? Okay, if people want one state, okay, we will give you one state. Regional system, what do you want? Come to table, let us discuss. That is a party. That is what I am telling them, because look, some of them will call me, my brother. One called me today, that one live in America. I say, what you are saying is true. I'm not finding truth in what you are saying now. I used to attack you. I'm very sorry. You are right. People are now coming back to their senses now. That is, a Rome was not built in a day. Thank you, my brother. Let me pick another call. God bless you, sir. Thank you. So if you want to call, you can call in. We are not fighting. Air your view. I will be very happy to see this coming administration. Igbo people, they are there as Inspector General of Police. You see, they're there as Controller General of Immigration, Igbo man. Chibuzo or Ikemefuna is the Inspector General of Police. Ihedioha Okafo is the Nigeria Port Authority Chairman. I see. Minister of Works. Emenike Okeke. You see, these are some things we want. You see, that is it. You are you they watch me, but you they insult me. Okay, when you are insulting me now, what have I said now for you to be insulting me? What have I said now? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Can I talk to Murphy?
Yes, I'm here. Go on, sir.
Are you on the live program?
Yes, stop watching me. Just talk on the phone so that they can hear you. Off the one you are watching with.
I have off it now. I'm not talking with you.
I'm on the live. Thank you, sir. Go on, sir.
You see, what I want to tell you is this. I would like you to, one correction is stop giving the Igbo's name like what you are saying, your Israelite Eastern brothers. I think that is an insult to that tribe. Try to be a good president and stop giving such names. It sounds, it didn't sound well.
Okay, also, I shouldn't call them Israelites, sir.
Israelite brothers. It didn't sound right. The way you are talking is
also, I do say, you see, sir, you know,
it's not right. I want to correct that.
Okay, sir. That is your opinion, sir. You are entitled to your opinion, sir. You are entitled to your
If you want
opinion.
to call direct them the Igbos.
Okay, sir.
Your Eastern brothers, not your Israelite brothers. No.
Okay, sir.
You are insulting the whole tribe. It's very wrong.
Okay, Israel is a insult, sir.
We know you. Listen, we know you. We know you that you are fighting for economy,
Oh, we are one people, sir. We are one. We are one, Baba.
Now you are
yes.
turning the way. We are not with this. We saw your body language. We saw how you are presenting your case.
No, sir. If you say Israel, all of us are claiming Israel, huh?
If you want to vote for Obi, vote for Obi.
Oga, sir, all of us are claiming we come from Israel. Oga, sir, not fights. People said if you go to Igbo land in Imo State, if you go to Imo State now, say a Reverend Father say, people want to go close to Reverend Father because they are very close to Vatican City. That is our culture. That's our Israel. That is where we are aiming towards to Israel. You understand?
Somebody called you. He's trying to paint the Igbos black that he will not talk when you are coming. You yourself already have issues with those things. The Igbos have no time for you. You understand? So
Oga, I am an Igbo man, huh? Oga, I am an Igbo man.
You are not an Igbo man. You are an Igbo man. You could be insulting Igbos by giving them your Israelite brothers. It's first insults.
Oga, I call Fulani, Hausa Fulani. I am calling Hausa Fulani herdsmen. I call them by their name now. I am calling them Hausa Fulani. I am calling them Ududuwa. I call them Tinubu.
70% of Igbos believe in Biafra. 70% of them believe in Biafra.
Okay.
70% of people believe in Biafra.
Okay.
70% of them don't even believe in voting Obi or not Obi. 70% of them Biafra or nothing. So this is their belief.
Okay, sir. You.
I'm coming. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Let me finish.
Okay.
Some people believe Atiku. Some people believe Tinubu. You can see this guy called Ijele. He's 100% Tinubu. He's an Igbo man.
Okay.
He's 100. If you watch his program, you see him. He's 100% Igbo man.
Okay.
But he is 100% Tinubu.
Okay.
He even speak against Itobi.
Okay.
So you yourself, you don't have to generalize when you are talking. This is a platform where you will.
Thank you very much for your advice, sir. Thank you very much for your advice, sir. Oga, we will not tolerate in this place, Oga. If you don't wait now, I will cut your call. You will wait, Oga. I will cut your call now. Also, you are going out of the line now. If you don't allow me to talk, I will cut your phone. If you don't allow me to talk, contribute also. Oga, the reason why we on this program is because of the coming election. So if you are not trying to be drawing your attention to ethnic lines, I will not tolerate it. I am entitled to my opinion. I am from Edo State. Say your own. Say why you are here. You have advised me. It's okay. Only one advice you have given to me. Don't call them don't call them Israel. That is your opinion, God. Don't call them Israel. I will not call them Israel again. Don't say somebody's this one. You want to talk to respond to this one. Say your own. Say your own. If you don't have anything to say, cut the call. Say your own. This election is coming up.
What I want to say
yes.
Is because when you are doing your things, somebody needs to correct you in some certain things anyway.
You have corrected me now. Thank you. Say what is your contribution? Obi is coming out for president.
When somebody is telling you that people don't have respect,
you don't want to say something. You are going different side. That is the problem we are having. I shouldn't call them Israelite. Okay, Egyptian, our Egyptian brother. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. I didn't like what the other guy was trying to say. This other guy that you spoke with last.
If you are calling, yes.
Yeah.
If we are the reason why we are here today is because we are talking about politics. So some people are bent of trying to cause confusion. We will not allow them to that they succeed.
Yeah, but the advice I want to give you is that when
hello. Good evening, sir. Hello. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to contribute to your program.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually been following your program for a while. and I think you're actually doing a good thing. But at the same time, I just want to, kind of like say one or two things, particularly for our Igbo brothers and particularly the OP supporters. A lot of us actually watch a lot of things, kind of like see what is actually happening on the internet, and it's more of a mob approach. If anybody's against OB, you see this kind of like, a lot of causes and all those things. I think you're actually trying to orientate them. This is politics.
Yes.
It's all about the majority. If you want to play politics, you play strategically. And that's exactly what you're trying to tell them. I know you have this soft spot for Atiku, which is good. Because if you really want to get into the main train, you need to join one.
Okay.
Tinubu saw the same thing. And he felt he's always been speaking in opposition, even when Obasanjo was there. And he felt the only way to achieve this thing is to look for a bigger platform. And he felt that, Buhari actually has a platform. Okay, let me try and bring this person and let's collaborate and we have a bigger platform.
Yes.
So, but if you're still using that same small platform, you can't get that. It's not possible.
Okay.
Tinubu tried the same thing. It was actually
Hey, what is happening? Why are we losing this call now? What happened to the call now? Please, we don't know what happened. You can call back. See, we are here. If you have, the midst of three, there must be a Judah. We are talking. If I said our Israelite, now you want to say, don't call them Israel. What do you want me to call them now? Even our people from the south, they even answer the name Israel. From Edo State, people answer the name Israel. Because Israel is a very sweet name. Which name do you want me to call? Please, you can call in. If you want to call. I don't know what happened to the call though. Don't know. Automatically the call just went off. So my brother, you can call in. Anybody can air his own view, but we are not fighting. We are not fighting. So anybody want to call in can call in. When I'm saying this, some people are very angry. Why are you saying the truth? Why can't you leave us to remain in darkness? No, I will not accept that one. Nobody, no. We must. Hello, sir.
Hear me now?
Your internet went off before, yes?
Okay.
Go on, sir.
So what I'm just trying to say is, you just need to keep doing what you're doing, even though you have a lot of people that are actually against you.
Yeah.
That will say, well, probably you're not really telling them the truth, because a lot of people hate hearing the truth.
Okay.
It's all about, everybody loves this kind of people deceiving them. It's pure arithmetic. It's not possible. Okay. You can't use that regional platform to win a general election in Nigeria.
Okay.
And we keep encouraging them, right? I have a lot of my friends here. We go to Nigeria anytime there's an election. I've already bought my ticket. I'm going to go to Nigeria with my family. We have to vote because I have a lot of business in Nigeria, and I'm interested in what happens in Nigeria. For me because these are things that you need to do. If you're an Igbo man and you're actually staying outside, they've actually started voters registration for a year now.
Okay.
If you really want people to vote, how many people have you facilitated to really get voters card?
Okay.
Everybody's shouting, they shouldn't stop it. INEC shouldn't stop it. But this is something that has been for a year. What have you done? You didn't do anything. If you're actually outside the country and you actually have all the resources, you can use your resources to facilitate as much as 50 people in your own neighborhood. Right, in your village.
Or you can even from Kanu come back to Igbo land to come and vote.
So you're
People the outside they are voting, they go back to their respective villages and vote. What is wrong if you're doing that one? If you say Opus Odiman is not good, why can't you go and vote him out if it's not good?
Exactly. Something that has been here for like a year, right?
Yes.
Some people have been doing those things, right? You can't compare people that have been trying to facilitate people for like a year to some group that are kind of like, oh yeah, let's go out for like a month. It's not done. It doesn't work. The maximum that INEC can do within a month is like 1 million. They can't do more than 1 million people getting added for the existing.
Thank you very much, sir.
You should just do what you're doing, encourage them, right?
God bless you, sir. Let me pick this call. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm just calling you. I know say you be the analyzer of and all those things.
Yes, sir.
No be that one. Are you there show now?
Yes. Where are you calling from, sir? Which country in Europe?
Okay, you're on show now.
Yes.
Okay, this is something I want to. Okay, let me just contribute to your analysis if you're on the show now.
You have to be watching me. You have to watch me to know what we are talking about.
I'm watching you. I know your page. I'm watching you.
Okay.
So
which country you calling from?
Ireland, yeah.
Okay, Ireland. Okay, go on, sir.
Okay. So my analysis so far is that there is no way, because I disagree with you some things you mentioned, that Tinubu will not win. Tinubu will win.
Okay.
I can guarantee you that.
Okay.
Because yes.
If we win, yes, where we win. You know, so we have 36 states in Nigeria. We have six regions. We have the southwest region comprising of the Yoruba. We have the south region comprising of the Benin, Shan, Ubo, and Calabar, and Akwa Ibom, and many other tribes. And we also have the eastern region. Are you trying to tell me that Tinubu will win the Igbo lands? I want to ask a question, sir. Sorry, now. 6 regions, we have 6 regions, 6. He will win his southeast. Okay, go on.
You see, that's why last time you mentioned about this, I even wanted to call you and to disagree with you. That's what
we want to know. To thought that is 22 states now. Now you talk.
No, it's not 22 states. To thought means it's three like, okay, 6 geopolitical zone, right? 3 tribes.
No, it not say 3 tribes. It's not reaching tribe like that. No, the constitution of the federal listing now.
Constitution never say
listing within 1999 constitution talk.
Okay, within 1999 constitution. So
for you to listing, for you to be a president of Nigeria, we have 36 states in Nigeria. 36. Out of that 36, you have to win a simple majority in 22 states, and you'll be ahead of your opponents. What that simplify means that 24 states, not be 6 states, don't be 6, 22. You will add, if now 100 people now votes, you need to get 27 votes for that 100. If you get 27 votes ahead of your opponents, you must be ahead. Then that is, you will calculate like that for 22 states. So what do you make me talk? Say Tinubu, he will win Yoruba people 6 states, now they get 6. He will win them. But if people don't go vote for Tinubu, they don't go vote for him. I can tell you that one.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, don't understand. What I understand clearly with the constitution is that 2 thoughts.
2 thoughts, yeah, 2 thirds. 22.
Wait now. Maybe you don't explain your own. It's 1/3. It's 2 thoughts. Anybody that will. So let me ask you this question now. Does that mean if somebody like let's say Kwankwanso now win the whole northern states and Kwankwanso did not get any vote in the whole southwest, southwest, and southeast? So Kwankwanso will be declared winning. Is that what you are saying?
No, listen what the constitution talk. He need to win 3. He will not be he need to win 3 states to make it 22 from the south. If only 3 states now he needs. If you don't win 3 states, join them. That election, there will be a runoff. You know what they call runoff. The person will win the hand.
But what I'm telling you that any candidate must be to talk. Okay, let's leave that one.
That is constitution. That is constitution.
Okay, let's continue arguing about it, but I know for sure that is to touch.
Okay.
Because if it's that easy like that, any northern candidate say, okay, We don't need even the Yorubas. We don't need the Igbos. They will just say, okay, they have all the states in the northern part. So let me clear all these states. It's very easy for Atiku. Let me clear all these states.
You know why it's easy? You know why it's easy for Atiku? I know why it's easy for him. Atiku went to come and take the vice president from Delta. So now, if you look at the arithmetic, let's just say Atiku will win 19 states. He needs 3 states to become president from South. He doesn't need 5. Only 3. Now he needs 3 states. Okay, now, with 100%, Atiku don't win Delta states. They're not the joke for that side. If Atiku can win Delta state, now call one of there for come. Delta state election and one win a PDP state. Even though you use your math, they change them. Delta is a PDP state. It's just like a religious what you believe. Delta is a PDP state. It don't change. It's PDP state. One hand. Now they are leaders. Now they decide where they want to go. Now Delta's in a leadership state.
Okay, well,
So
I don't know about Delta.
Delta na one party system that they use for there. Yes.
What I know for sure that the vote in Edo will be divided into 3: PDP, Obedient, and we have Oshimole there for APC, Kakos, Oshimole and the Kakos. Then we have PDP, which is Obaseki now, because Obaseki now is in PDP and is the current governor of Edo State now. Okay. So that one will influence PDP. And some youth in that Edo, so that vote there. But we still have Kogi, which is Yaya Bello. For Tinubu, we have Yaya Bello here. So the North, remember, the ruling party is APC. Except Buhari doesn't want anything to do with APC again. The ruling party will not want that party to fall.
Can I give you example? Can I give you example of it? The northern part. The way the Northern play their politics is not the way we play our own. You know, when Buhari was campaigning, with Jonathan, let me tell you what happened. The North don't play the type of politics we play. They don't have enemy in the North in politics. See, when Buhari was contesting for president, APC, if that's not 3 states now they get for North, 3 states. CPC get 1 state. CPC get Nasarawa. APP get Borno, Yobe, and Sokoto. Now that 3 states now they get. But PDP now get the whole majority of the states for North. But when Buhari was well done, not cut me short. When Buhari they contest, the whole Northerners they forget about PDP. They shift APC. Not be only Buhari win. Nearly to the whole Northern state, all of them change part. They change. They just move, follow Buhari go APC. You know, see the whole North, nearly the whole North, now APC now nearly winner because of Buhari. You understand? So
anyway, there's a way I can agree with you a little bit. You know, I want to agree with you a little bit. There's some things I'm seeing now which I'm afraid of. Number one, I don't know who Kwankwanso is working for, because for Kwankwanso stating that Obi should be his running mate, okay, it looks suspicious. So
God will bless you.
Kwankwanso doesn't want to accept Obi to be the candidate for that party. So
okay.
He knows what he's doing. So definitely it's up to something, because nobody knows Kwankwanso in anywhere. So it's up to something.
Kwankwanso is more popular than Obi. You know why I'm saying this? Let me say how. Why? Because Kwankwanso is a household name. It's just like Nnandi Kanu name. That is how Kwankwanso his name is. It's a household name in what do you call that place? Not in northern part. In Kanu. In Kanu State. You see, this election that Ganduje put himself there as president. Now Buhari help him put him there. Now Kwankwanso, he want take back the state back, because now he get that is now he stay with that one. So I be say PDP not give him that chance, and APC not give him that chance. Then because he a strong man of Kanu politics, just like the late Adidibu of Ibadan, Alhaji Adidibu. Now so Kwankwanso be. Kwankwanso is the Adidibu of Kanu. You understand? So he come out now say yes. You see any Hausa man who call in, or any Northern man who call in, see na Kwankwanso, na they want vote for. No be Kwankwanso don't want to be president. He just form a party by himself to take that Kanu back. He want to take the Kanu from Ganduje. Not he's coming for president. He say, Kwankwanso knows say Obi is just joking. Who is the running mate to Obi? Yoruba man.
Peter Obi won't go anywhere. But the problem with Peter Obi and Tinubu is that if two of them, because the way they are dragging now, okay, now, this election, the way it's going now, the Igbos now election, they are very being aggressive online. They attack everybody. And politics is not like that, the way they attack people online. That's not politics. Because now they are making it like they want to, this is a time opportunity for them to achieve this behalf. That's exactly where they are taking this election to about Peter Obi. And if I don't see any reason why Peter Obi and Tinubu not even work together. Because at the end of the day, if we know they care, the power won't come to the south, and that would be the most disastrous. Number one, if Asanman go win like Atiku, we are the south finish.
Okay, me tell you one thing. If Peter Obi cooperate with what do you call it, Tinubu, Igbo people not will vote for Tinubu. I'm telling you of that one. You know why I talk this? If you look, when they do primaries for PDP, Atiku come out, Wike come out for PDP primaries. Even the state where Peter Obi, let us be telling myself the truth. Now Peter Obi is from Anambra State. The delegate will go vote. Now Atiku na they vote for. Now Atiku na they vote for. Go check cross check am. The Southeast, they know. Now, you know what this guy for going vote Wike. Now Yoruba people na vote for Southwest and Middle Belt.
Okay, wait.
Now he vote for Wike, not be Igbo people not vote for Wike. They not vote for
the
him.
South is the South is the cause of many things, to be honest, my brother. Let me say this. The South is also a problem too. Because I remember too, during IMK Abiola election, June 12th, 1993, the whole Southeast voted for Alhaji Tofa, except only Anambra.
Okay. You still remember that year? You are very current, my brother. You still remember?
Yes. The whole Southeast. So they're not no good record. But now, see now, they are trying, they want the Yorubas now to be, and the Yorubas will take revenge. I trust Yorubas.
No. See,
I'm telling you,
Yoruba man.
It out now.
See me, I tell you.
This thing out now. They don't really bring everything out now. Say, look at these people now. They are the Yorubas. They are having meetings. You know all this youth Yoruba youth they are talking about. Youth.
See, Tinubu. Me, I tell you, Tinubu. Do you know what will happen to Tinubu? May I just tell you? I am a prophet or a psychologist. May I just say psychology? Psychology, just somebody who studying human behavior. You see, Tinubu. There was a memo that leaked out today that Tinubu they are looking for about 13 trillion naira. That is about 13 trillion. 7 trillion naira, about $13 billion. They look for $13 billion. They want share money for nuts. They want share like 50. If you vote for Tinubu, they will give 50,000. If you vote for Tinubu, they will give 50,000. They are looking for 13 trillion naira. That is about 13. That is 7 trillion naira. About $13 billion. Now they look for. Now the thing don't leak. You know, say Tinubu go France now. They want to go source for money. How they want to move money come from the Western world, maybe they can't share. So, and that Yoruba man already tell them before, say, look, Tinubu will share this money, give those northerners. They will eat the money. They don't go vote for them. See, na state that they can't. Tinubu will win the whole Yoruba, that one 100%. But with 7 states make you a president, if you win for 7 states, let me say I'm from Edo State. I have to be frank and sincere with you. Let me tell you something. In Edo State, Labour Party will win House of Assembly for State House of Assembly. They will even win some House of Rep for Abuja. They will even maybe they feel win like some Senate or all these things, maybe one Senate or all the. But that one they win like that. Not be that they win. Now because the PDP get faction. Some faction where they don't feel meet their way through PDP. INEC not recognize them. Then they already move go Labour Party. They are not moving to Labour Party because they want to vote for Obi. No. Politics There is no permanent enemy in politics. It's all about permanent interest.
I know about
Now
that.
their
Are you
interest,
saying
now they want to take.
are you saying now, if you're based on your analysis now, which I disagree with you, are you saying now that the APC will start their own party at this? What you are saying now?
As I speak to you now, these APC senators, they have started the campaign to the northerners, not south.
Yes,
They
because they could not get the ticket back again.
People, listen, people that are the campaign now, they are heavyweight too. They are not like Shogoreo. They are heavyweights. And this, do you know those governors? All those governors you are seeing there, they are. You see that Zamfara State Governor Matawale. I think it's a PDP before now. Because of Buhari, he run to APC. But because of Atiku now, you see the Northerners, they love themselves. You see what happened in Kebbi State when the state governor was, they hold a meeting that people were decamping from APC to PDP. He said they are all family, so anybody can go to any party. You see, there's no fight, there's no quarrel. You see where they are moving, without being told. Even though they don't tell blind man say they fall. Atiku is, for my opinion, is a president-elect. I am not campaigning for him. He have won the president because look at the South now. Let me tell you my state now. I am from Edo State. Let me tell you the political terrain in Edo State. As it stands today in Edo State, our governor have a say. If I say, he have a say in Edo South, 7 local government out of 18. Our governor of Edo State, he have a say in Eastern land. If I say he have a say, he have the structure, he have the machineries. They will work together. Oshomole only have structure in 4 local government out of the 18. The structure show where we went to governorship election, we have 18 local government in Edo State. Oshomole won 4 local governments. So that is, see, the governor of our state, you know the name they call him, Imaton Iron. The man don't talk. He'll be just quiet. Do you see one idiot living in America was insulting him? Do you see the man even arresting him? He don't have time. I'm telling you, the governor of Edo State, if our governor come out today, some of those leaders say yes, now Atiku, now they want to vote for. All those ones that are saying Obi, I think you saw them that day in Utaho in the Benin City. Those people that are chatting Obi, they are working for a politician. They are not working for Obi. There is a politician in Edo State that is financing them to be shouting Obi because they want to use Obi party to get to the next level. Not
so are you saying that the Obi supporters now the only political structure online?
The Obi, I have to tell you the truth. All those people that are shouting Obi, look at the people that are calling since now. They don't live in Nigeria now. They don't live in Nigeria. They don't live in Nigeria. They are living in Malaysia. Some of them are living in Italy. Some of them are living in Germany, Austria, Brazil. They don't even have voters card. That is the problem we are having now. But the reason why I'm here now is trying to advise them. Say, please, don't let. That is telling people at Nigeria in Enugu State. They are watching me from Enugu. Please don't let those people living in Brazil mislead you. You are on ground. You see a place where Mama the Fakara and I know how the percentage of the odds.
What's your advice? Are you advising them to give their vote to Atiku or to Tinubu?
So my advice to them now, because I am not one to involve myself to be campaigning for anybody. My advice to our Igbo brothers, I love you people so much. You people are PDP. I want you people to negotiate presidency with Atiku. If you don't love Atiku, go and meet Tinubu. Because
So
Yes.
are you now, as from, I know because I know you are from Edona.
Yeah.
So are you pleased now that, are you saying now you'll be satisfied if the power again, another 8 years, go back to the Northern Party? Who do we offend? Why? With
Okay.
these killings everywhere.
If you look at the,
so we want another 8 years to go to a Northern and again.
You know,
Is that what you are advocating for?
The question, are we ready to take the power? Look, are we ready? If we are ready, look, are we ready? Look, the position was there. Look at Wike, who is a greedy man. Instead of Wike to call their brothers to order, let them come with one voice. We betrayed ourselves by ourselves. It was not the Northerners who betrayed us. But you saw how it all play. Only one person command from the North for PDP primaries. Are you going to be fighting the Northerners for doing that? What about Wike and Peter Obi and the rest? Almost about 6 of them contested.
Are you aware about the constitution in the PDP constitution?
The PDP constitution.
Yeah,
but does the PDP constitution supersede the Nigeria constitution? That's what you should be asking yourself.
No. But the party have their own constitution.
That is.
But Atiku,
that is what you should be asking yourself.
Their own constitution.
Does the party constitution supersede the Federal Republic of Nigeria constitution? When Jonathan was there, the PDP said the power will go to the north and come to the south. But when Jonathan was there, now even Yar'Adua died. But Jonathan could have just said, "Oh, since Yar'Adua died, after I've just completed the tenure, the power should go to the north and complete it from the north." Did he wait? Did he honor the constitution? He didn't honor the constitution. He wanted to continue like that now. That is the problem we are saying. The PDP constitution have been violated by Jonathan. Good luck. So it wasn't Atiku who violated it. So let's be frank with ourselves. If Atiku is the president of Nigeria tomorrow, if Atiku can put an end to these Fulani herdsmen who are terrorizing our forests, if he can do that one and release Nnandi Kanu,
I don't think
no,
so.
I'm not saying you should think so. I'm just saying my opinion. If Atiku Abubakar can give the state governors the power of the chief security officer of their respective states to deal with those herdsmen, to empower this state to have their state police.
Yeah, state policing.
Nobody will be talking about Fulani. Even Fulani rule for 100 years. Nobody will worry. If the system in Britain, the people that are ruling prime minister, are they not from England? If you're not from England, you cannot be a prime minister. That is the Labour Party and the Conservative. Scottish man have never been prime minister in England before. Go and check the history. They have their own regional system. If your region is good, my region is good, who will be complaining about the central system? Huh? That's what we see. We need restructuring. Thank you very much, sir. Hello. Hello. Good evening, sir. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from London.
Okay, sir. Go on, sir.
Yeah, I really appreciate this show you are doing.
Okay.
Tonight. Yeah, I just want to make a contribution quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. What is going on in Nigeria? Many people don't even know the problem. All they are just doing reactionary, like they are just crying. Nobody will rule Nigeria and succeed unless we restructure Nigeria.
Okay.
What we Southern now, what we need to be looking for now, it's not about this one we do. Nobody can do good in Nigeria. We need a candidate that can restructure Nigeria for us. We need a Southerner. Forget Atiku. Atiku will never do that against his own norm.
Okay.
Because the structure on ground, it favors the north.
Okay.
And it's not allowing Nigeria to move forward.
Okay.
For example, let me go to electricity.
Okay.
Because those are the part of things we are going to restructure,
Okay.
Because Zamfara doesn't have lights, Port Harcourt can't have lights, Edo can't have lights, Lagos can't have lights. Because they don't have the capacity. We that have the capacity, because of the unitary system, we can't do it. For example, Lagos now, Liberty now, they have the money to do the electricity and have to put our electricity. But because of the system we are on, you can't do it. Now, we're talking of insecurity. Federal police can't police the whole Nigeria. State needs to have their own, at least police to support the federal. But because of the unitary system, you can't do it. Database, you live abroad now. How can a government support people without that whole database? If you want to have government support, your name must be on database. Nigeria doesn't have database because of the northerners. They don't want us to know their population and everything. You understand? Those are the things that we need to restructure. If we don't restructure, even though Peter is voted and judging there, we'll be doing rubbish. Because everything he's trying to do will never manifest because the structure on the ground. That's what we Southerners we need to fight for. How to restructure the country so that we can make progress. For example, this country, UK, we run a regional system. Whereas everybody, the police from Scotland can't go to England. You understand? If anything happens in England, they can't be. If anything happens in Scotland, Scotland can't be waiting.
Okay, let me correct that place, sir. Let me add to your place. You see, in Lagos State, they have Sanwo-Olu there. I remember when Sanwo, this man was there, Fashola, he brought out boss. He destroyed many illegal structure. Some of them were owned by the Igbos. He gave them each person, some of them half bag of rice and 5,000 naira to go back to the east, to go back home. You understand? So why am I saying all those things? We will talk about restructure. We were talking about restructuring. That lies in the hands of the president and the Senate. So if even though you have 100 population in your state, you said it's 10 billion. That is not our business. Because if a state like a Lagos state now, they are collecting internally generated revenue, they are collecting it. What Lagos state is fighting for today is they say they want to have a control over the resources in their state, like seaports and airports. They want to have resources. Okay, now what we are talking about, our main source of revenue is the oil and gas. We can sit down as a country, say now that this our main source of revenue is oil and gas. Since the South are the one producing this oil, we are going to be giving you 20%. The remaining 80%, we will use those money to as a what do you call it, sharing, what do you call it, sharing revenue share. They will share it among the states. So that is how it works. A state like Zamfara, let me just say Niger State. Niger State can feed the whole of West Africa. You understand? So this misrule, it affects everybody. It's not only affecting only the South. Like if you look at this, yes.
I want to keep something. There's no region, there's no state that doesn't have anything that will support them. It's just because the oil, Nigeria doesn't dig oil. We have the white people that will dig it. We don't refine it. Just dig it and take it and sell. It's making us lazy. Too lazy. We can't think. We can't do anything anymore.
Okay.
All Nigeria depend on.
That is not the truth. That is not the truth. What we need to sit down and call some of the northern educated ones, call some of the southern educated ones. Let us sit down and restructure this country like England. You understand? Let's restructure it. That's what we want.
Who will do the calling? Who can call and they answer? You know, anybody can call and nobody will answer you. Who has the capacity, the charisma? in Nigeria to call, okay, who can negotiate across board.
That is what we have seen now. Nnandi Kanu.
That's what we need now.
Nnandi Kanu will be released January. I say January next year, June. It will be released. Atiku is coming to bring different the situation, because Atiku cannot come and start supporting those herdsmen to be killing people, to be raping women, to be doing all this. He will not do that.
You can't say that because
he will not do that. If you do that, there will be a war in Nigeria. I'm just telling you this. If Atiku try that, there will be a civil war. It will lead to a war that will break Nigeria.
The Southern does not even want the power to go to the north.
But if you tell me if I don't want the power to go to the north, in my own, the power can go to anywhere. Even though it go to north, to go to south, that is not my problem. But my problem I'm having now is that I want everybody to be carried along. Like this Buhari government, the Igbo people suffer so much. That is the reason why I say no, the Igbo people are being marginalized. But now, it's not going to look like the Igbo people are the one marginalizing themselves.
Yeah, Igbo and Fulani, they are friends now from Nigerian history. You know, they are friends from Nigerian history. Everything the Fulani are doing is from the Igbo.
I want to tell you something today. I want to tell you a secret today. If you bring Atiku come and you bring Tinubu come and say make Igbo people vote, Igbo man will not vote for Tinubu. No Igbo man will vote for Yoruba. They will not do that. They prefer to vote for Hausa man than to vote for Yoruba man.
Hey, why like that? Why?
That is how it has always been right from independence. You remember the first Republic. It was Igbo man and Fulani man who ruled. Even the Second Republic, it was Fulani man and Igbo man. So Igbo man, you see, if you are looking at this system, that the Yoruba people were complaining then, though. The Yoruba people were complaining. You remember that time that the Yoruba people were complaining. They were complaining.
Complaining that Igbo and
Fulani.
are eating everything.
Okay.
But apart from that, how can Igbo and Fulani and Yoruba agree together?
Are you a Yoruba man?
Yeah, I'm a Yoruba man.
But
I don't want to go into.
If I tell you now, say Tinubu is going to waste his money, now will you believe? Say his money, they will go to eat his money. Even Edo State, Edo State will be one of the highest states that will eat Tinubu money. All those politicians we have in APC, they are lying. They are just waiting for Tinubu money because Tinubu is a mugu. Bring that money for them to eat.
That's politics for you now.
Okay.
You win some and lose some. What me I'm just after here, I want a situation whereby Igbos and Yoruba, they can agree and work on the candidate that can restructure.
Do you agree?
If Nigeria is being restructured, no Fulani man will come into your farm. You understand?
Yes.
Come and misbehaving. Yeah. If Nigeria is restructured, all the money you can't pay tax on beer in Aba, Lagos, and they take the tax to Kano. Even Kano, they don't want to see beer. You understand all those kind of things? We need to restructure so many things.
See, the only thing I know, you see that not. You see, Ukraine. You look at Ukraine now, Ukraine and they supply Ukraine and Russia join together. They are supplying 30% of wheat. They as wheat, they used to make it granola oil, used to make many things. 30% of the whole world wheat. You see, if you look at only Niger states, if irrigation, see those notes you are talking about now, if those leaders they were being fair with themselves, say now restructuring. See those land, this is those Fulani herdsmen who are terrorizing the north. Not only the way they are terrorizing us, so they are terrorizing the northerners, so they are even going into their farm, using their cow, kidnapping them. They say you cannot travel from Zamfara to another place They kidnap him so much.
Let me tell you the problem Buhari is making. Yeah. Buhari wants to settle Fulani in Nigeria. And it's not only Fulani the ones in Nigeria. All the ones from West Africa, they want to use that Ruga to come.
It will not work. That one, see, let me tell you the truth,
because
that thing will never work in Edo State. It will never work in Delta State. It will lead to a fight.
Because we don't agree. That's why they are trying to bully us, to kill us, like, oh, we start fighting, we don't want to settle us. If it were to be only the Fulani in Nigeria, it would have been another
Okay, let me tell you something. Atiku will stop all those nonsense. Go and mark it. Atiku is going to disappoint those people. Let me tell you, Atiku is a civilian. Buhari is a military. There is a difference between a civilian and a military. Obasanjo is a military man. When a military man is ruling, he's ruling as a dictator. He doesn't listen to anybody. He do anything that it might say. You see, there is a difference. When Obasanjo was there, he was also using his force to rule as a force man. So Atiku was always there, calming down. So he knew that a day like this will come where he will be president. Let me tell you, you said Obasanjo. Do you agree that Obasanjo is an Igbo man?
From his behavior towards Yoruba, I believe.
Because when I raised this issue that Tinubu is supposed to step down for an Igbo man, and when Yoruba man was telling me, no, Obasanjo, they say they have no, Yoruba man have never ruled this country before. I said, Obasanjo is a Yoruba man. Yoruba man said, never, since the creation of this country, Yoruba man have never ruled. I say, are you sure? He say Obasanjo is not a Yoruba man, it's an Igbo man. I say, So do you mean you people are still being marginalized, the Yoruba, that you have never produced president? Do you agree with that, those saying that Obasanjo is an Igbo man? Do you agree? You see, people were saying now that Obasanjo is an Igbo man, and our Igbo people now, they are writing me, insulting me. Some of them are praising me. So what we are going to do is that it is time that we have to use our brain. Those our Igbo people who are living in the United Kingdom, please don't even let your family vote to waste. Encourage your family. Tell them to look very well between APC and PDP. Which party will win? Anyone they know that will win, let all of them rush to that party. We want to see if it's APC that will become president, all the Igbo land will become APC. So that when you are in the winning party, it's a place where mama they cook for kitchen, not the hungry. You can go there and test the food. That is how it will be. So thank you very much. If anybody you want to call, you can call in. Here is a house of truth. So anybody can call it from any part of the world. I'm even hoping one of these days to bring Peter Obi to my platform. You understand? I will bring him here. I will put him on live. Then you people will be very surprised to see bringing Peter Obi here. He will come here to come and explain if he become president, what he's going to do, how he's going to put light in Nigeria, and I will go to Egypt to go and bring solar from Egypt. My God, allow us to waste our votes. If you want to fall into a pit, and I allow you to fall into a pit, don't you think the policemen will arrest me? In this country, when I see you want to kill yourself, if I don't stop you from killing yourself, don't you know I will be a problem in the hands of the police? So when you want to go and waste your votes, I come out to say, no, don't waste your vote. I am helping you. I'm a good man. I love you so much. So what is the time now? Anybody, let us pick this last caller. If you have anything to say your own, but we will make sure that Peter Obi never have that chance to confuse you. We will never succeed. He will never succeed. We will never allow him.
Now, Peter will be to run as a running mate, and after that, power can go back to the southeast.
You say.
Since the era of Vice President Alex Kwemi, the Southeast has never been on the table to discuss the presidency in real time to take over the presidency of Nigeria. They've never been given that opportunity. This will be the first time that they will sit on the table with the NNPP to discuss, sign a concrete agreement that after Kwankwanso, it is going to the southeastern part of the country. Since after Alex Kwemi, this will be the first time the Southeast will have that clarity that after certain numbers of years, after this man, it will be our turn. And I believe that is the safest route for them to go. But again, they have their option to decide on to hold on their votes, waste it if they want to, just to demonstrate the strength. The Yorubas have done that for decades. They stayed just by themselves, their region hold on their state and the rest. But the fact is that does Labour Party have some states? No, they don't even have. I believe that, I'm talking from our own point of view, that one of the safest route for them is to go into alliance with the NPP. For now, Peter will be to run as a running mate, and after that, power can go back to the southeast.
You say a vote for Peter Obi under the Labour Party is a wasted vote.
Pardon?
You say it's a wasted vote.
No. I said the vote of the Labour Party cannot give them the presidency. So if it is in terms of the presidency, they can decide to waste their vote.
It's okay for Professor Soludo to say, well, I didn't say this. If he didn't say it, he didn't say it.
Yeah.
But what is the truth? That's one question that should be asked.
Anambra State, Atiku Soludo has debunked a statement credited to him that the governor of Anambra State, Atiku Soludo, has debunked a statement credited to him that a purported investment of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party in the state, has yielded returns. In May, there were posts on social media claiming that Soludo said that Peter Obi invested $20 million in a brewery on behalf of the state and that the investment is now worth $100 million. The claim, which has already been debunked by Soludo's team, gained momentum last week after a Facebook page titled Lamentations of a Bishop that Obi's $20 million investment in Anambra has increased to $100 million. Soludo, in response to the post, stated that he never made such a false statement and urged Obi's supporters that they can carry on with campaigning without consciously misleading the public. Let's take some reactions emanating from this story. This is from Michael, who wrote, "Lying to promote a candidate is really unnecessary. Ex-President Obasanjo's name was used. He debunked it. Governor Soludo's name was used. He debunked it. Kwankwanso's name was used. He debunked it. Emir Sanusi's name was used. He debunked it. Lies and propaganda will achieve nothing. Well, Odogu wrote, I think Soludo only debunked the statement credited to him, not the investment in SAB Miller. Anambra Ministry of Finance owns a stake in the company. SAB Miller market capital is now worth 4 times more than when Anambra initially invested. Go and verify. Well, I believe also Peter Obi did make this claim. I mean, it's not that it's not there. He said, I believe even in one of those presidential debates in 2018 or so, when he was questioned by Kadara Ahmed, he said that he did invest $20 million in that brewery and it has quadrupled. But I guess Soludo is distancing himself. He said he has never said it. But the fact is really that people should just campaign with facts. That's basically what he is saying, Rufai.
I mean, it has to be said. We know it's political season. We know it's season for shenanigans. We know it's season for running wild. We know a lot of people have people they support and the likes. Good for them. But please, let's not tell lies this season. If the governor didn't say it, don't say he said it because you want to make it look good. Yes, he has an investment made on behalf of the state government that might have quadrupled. Good for them. But most importantly, don't ascribe things that people didn't say to them because you want to gain leverage. Let us say it in pure terms. It is what we call fake news. And that's fake news. The governor didn't say it. He put it on his website. The rumor started growing. I'm happy the governor has debunked it. That should be tagged as fake news. It doesn't stop you from going to campaign for whoever you like. It's politics season, so people will say all sorts. They'll tell all sorts of lies. They'll say porcupines. In fact, things that even exist, they'll say. In fact, I'm not surprised. Very soon, people will say they brought heaven to Nigeria. People will say anything during political season. But let us separate the lie, all right, from the facts. This was not said by the governor. It is a lie. People should focus on the meat of the matter, the campaign. And you see, for me, it's not about even the adulation or anything. I think one thing we are not doing enough is we're not campaigning about the issues. We're not talking about the issues enough. We're not putting the candidates, to test on how would you solve the issue. Okay, take for instance, I have never seen any presidential candidate, all of them, come out to write an op-ed now based on what is happening with Ipman, with increase in petrol price, with subsidy, to come and say, okay, if I was president, I will do this. So we are not hearing the issues enough.
Is it really about the issues?
Where's the brother? Okay, he didn't come today. He didn't come today. Okabiyama bless you exceedingly and also grant you safe journey back to your very people are waiting for us. Yes. So, and it's compelling also, needful that you advise and also put through as to what's happening in court today. We are going to speak the English language for the benefit of those who are not understanding the Igbo language. So, because last time some people were actually asking questions, they're not understanding what we're speaking in Igbo language. So, of course, this project cut across the Afghan nation and other places. Yes. So today the matter came up for ruling on application to vacate the order, revoking bail granted Nnandi Kanu sometime in 2017. Then I know opposition to that revocation of his bail in 2017, a bench warrant was issued. So, however, we promptly filed an application to set aside into
Obi foolishly, because we told you people that this man is not ready for he is not contesting any election. And you were part of the Biafra movement. You hear Obi, oh, Obi is here, Obi is here. You are a fool. Obi is not telling you, oh, this movement is like a football team. We are playing Division 3. So they are not in Division 3. APC and PDP is playing. Those of you following Obi foolishly, Because we told you people that this man is not ready for he is not contesting any election. And you were part of the Biafra movement. You hear Obi, oh, Obi is here. Obi is here. You are a fool. Obi is not telling you, oh, this movement is like a football team. We are playing Division 3. So they are not in Division 3. APC and PDP is playing Division 1. So you can understand that Obi have already told you that he is not contesting to win presidential election. Because presidential election belongs to Division 1 team. Those who play in Division 1. Obi is telling you now that their Labour Party is playing Division 3. So, and it is step by step. We do not know whether before the 2023, they are going to upgrade to Division 2 before they can now go to Division 1. Hear it yourself. I didn't say it. Obi don't have no structure in the northern Nigeria, and they deceive you.
No, he has to start. The North has to start somewhere. The recognition has to start.
Go there. I also want to answer the question about the North, but
Yeah, I want to answer it, but
okay.
you said.
Okay, no, go ahead. Answer it. Then
You
I
see,
to the call.
those who are saying that the noise is about the South, is about the North, you know, he has to start. The noise has to start somewhere.
Okay.
The recognition has to start somewhere.
Okay.
We find nobody's recognized from everywhere at once. Whether it starts, those who play football that will celebrate, they start with a club somewhere.
Okay.
They start street football.
All right.
They play for Division 3, Division 1. Eventually they'll get there. The same thing is what happens everywhere.
All right.
When a star is rising, it starts from somewhere. And you get, when the moon is coming, it starts from somewhere. Everything starts from somewhere. So it will not be a universal thing.
All right.
So if Peter Obi is known and celebrated in the South,
okay,
the people in the South, and I'm asking the young one, to tell their colleagues in the North.
Are you hearing it?
A man who can solve this problem.
Okay.
And can do this or can do this.
He is not advising you today that those of you in the South can now contact your friends in the North. He's advising you that some of you, the Biafrans that have one leg in Biafra struggle and allow people to deceive you and distract you, you can now begin to contact your friends in the North so that you can tell them about P2B. That is the structure of P2B. They have no single structure in the North. And for that reason, I am going to bring it to the screen. One moment. I want you to look at what, because our own is what they do in the show. This is the tweet of somebody called Bashir Ahmed that I shared on my wall. And this man say, did you know that Labour Party doesn't have an office in Kano? I want you to understand this. Did you know that Labour office did not have an office in Kano, a state with over 5 million registered voters? Not only that, the party doesn't have a single candidate in the whole 44 local government in the state. And the story is so very similar in at least 25 to 36 states and the FCT. When I posted this thing, the idiotic people, all these illiterates that are following P2B without verifying, or all of them. When I share this particular tweet, they came because they don't know that I have already verified it myself. They came. Oh, how can you be saying that? How can you be saying that a Labour Party don't have a office in the North? How can you be saying that a Labour Party don't have structure in the North? Today, this thing this guy said here, have you confirmed it now from P2B? P2B said that they are now playing like the football division. Division 2, Division 3, Division 1, and now they are in Division 3. So it is step by step. And he is not telling you that is coming to my page to say, What kind of propaganda is this? P2B is telling you now to pick up your phone and begin to call people in the north and let them have a structure. Build structure for him. Open office for him in the north. But I'm telling you that as far as this we are concerned, the factual and the fact available is that P2B and Labour Party do not have office in Kano. The same thing to other states, 25 states of the northern Nigeria and the middle belt. They don't have office. And so, all this noise is just to distract you and to make it look as if Biafrans are divided. To make it look as if Biafrans are divided. Let me tell you, I don't have any personal issue with P2B. If Biafra come today, those of you following Obi foolishly, because we told you people that this man is not ready for the he is not contesting any election. And you were part of the Biafra movement. You hear Obi, oh, Obi is here. Obi is here. You are a fool. Obi is not telling you, oh, this movement is like a football team. We are playing Division 3. So they are not in Division 3. APC and PDP is playing Division 1. So you can understand that Obi have already told you that he is not contesting to win presidential election. Because presidential election belongs to Division 1 team. Those who play in Division 1. Obi is telling you now that the Labour Party is playing Division 3. So, and it is step by step. We do not know whether before the 2023, they are going to upgrade to Division 2 before they can now go to Division 1. Hear it yourself. I didn't say it. Obi don't have no structure in the northern Nigeria, and they deceive you.
He has to start, the North has to start somewhere. The regulation has to start.
Go there. I also want to answer the question about the North. But
yeah, I want to answer it, but
okay.
you said...
Okay, no, go ahead. Answer it. Then
those who are saying that the noise is about the South, is about the North, it has to start, the noise has to start somewhere.
Okay.
The regulation has to start somewhere.
Okay.
We find nobody's recognized from everywhere at once. Whether it starts, those who play football that will celebrate, they start with a club somewhere.
Okay.
They start playing football.
All right.
They play for Division 3, Division 1. Eventually they'll get there. The same thing is what happens everywhere.
All
when
right.
a star is rising, it starts from somewhere. And you get, when the moon is coming, it starts from everything starts from somewhere. So it will not be a universal thing.
All right.
So if Peter Obi is known and celebrated in the South,
okay,
the people in the South, and I'm asking the young one, to take their colleagues in the North.
Are you hearing
the
it?
man who can solve this problem,
Okay,
and can do this or can do this.
He is now advising you today that those of you in the South can now contact your friends in the North. He's advising you that some of you, the Biafrans that have one leg in Biafra struggle and allow P2B to deceive you and distract you, you can now begin to contact your friends in the North so that you can tell them about P2B. That is the structure of P2B. They have no single structure in the North. And for that reason, I am going to bring it to the screen. One moment.